Laredo, take us out.
Take her out.
Every Friday night, join the fun and let's go off-world. Geek out with us live, where the nerdiness will thrive. Buckle up and let's go off-world. Toys, comics, pop culture news, movies and so much more. Curtis, Joe, G, and the whole crew are your guides on this fun-filled tour. Blast off! Take flight every Friday night, join the fun and let's go off-world. Let's go off-world. Let's go off-world. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go off-world tonight.
Woohoo and choo-choo. It is Friday. It is time to go off-world. I'm here with Joe. Joe, how you doing, sir?
Fantastic. Do you know why, Curtis?
Why is that?
Because it's time to kick the tires and light the fires. Because we're going off-world with your Heroes of Off-World. Hell yes.
There you go. How's your week been, Joe?
Not too bad.
Yeah?
We had a thunderstorm yesterday, so the temperature's been like in the mid 80s, which has been kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice change from the 105 degree weather we were having last week. So work hasn't been as miserable.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Not miserable is better than miserable for sure.
Correct. I can confirm.
I have not even seen have you seen the thumbnail for tonight? Do you know what it is that we're supposed to be it's just what is that? It's like a Green Lantern logo. I guess we're going to be talking about Green Lantern.
Hey, there you go. Right on. Yeah. Way to put me on the spot, buddy.
Yeah, somebody was asking me earlier what we were going to discuss tonight, and I was like, Jeff really doesn't talk to us anymore about what he's going to put on the thumbnail. So I don't know what we're supposed to be discussing.
And we have a tendency to just talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
We're going to do whatever. So we're going to play it by ear, which is kind of what we always do. So,
yeah, exactly.
But I would like to say before we get started, we got a few people that are going to be joining us on screen, our normal pals and stuff.
Absolutely.
If anybody shows up on screen and they've got like a different look than they normally have, just go with it. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. Don't make them, feel any certain way.
That's incredibly rude. The last thing I would ever do is tease someone about a change in their looks. Like I just
for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes people go through transitions in life. And they just need something different. I mean, a couple years ago, I had, short hair, didn't have this mullet in the back. And people might say, hey, that guy looks weird with the mullet. Why would you grow a mullet? That's so freaking hillbilly and all this. And it's cool. That's all right. You can feel that way. But I like it. And so,
and if there's one truth about Off-World, it's that it's a safe space.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we don't ever really make fun of people for what they do or how they look or anything like that. That's just not something. What kind of pants they wear, like if they're just like a little too tight or anything.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No.
Yeah, if they say that makes them the gay guy, we don't do those things.
Yeah, I mean, if that's their life choice, that's their life choice.
Yeah, we have no problem with that.
Not on Off-World, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a transformer or whatever, that's fine. You can whatever it is that you want to be.
Transform into anything you want.
That's true. Well, I'm sitting here putting together a makeup rack. But we'll go ahead and start.
You're going to be beautiful, Curtis.
Yeah, thank you. It's for nail polish. I don't wear nail polish, but I do use these racks for my paints. But
I have to admit, I do enjoy a good rack.
Yeah, that's true too. But if you did use this for nail polish, like that's okay too. Like if anybody on screen comes on tonight and they are wearing nail polish, that's okay too. So I don't know that anybody will, but you know,
I mean, that's actually a thing now. I've seen like celebrities wearing nail polish,
especially black. Black's kind of like
it's in vogue. Is that how you say it?
The punk, kind of skater. Like I could see Punk with Toys. I could see him painting his nails.
Yeah.
Matt
Mercer does it, so maybe Jesse too. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
He does that show.
He's one of those critical dudes or whatever.
He is very critical. That is true.
Okay. All right, let's see who we got with us. First, he was the first one that I saw backstage, and he's got shirts out now, shirts that you can get, stuff for trapper keepers, stickers, all kinds of cool things.
They look awesome too.
Coloring books. We got Dusty Standiford of Dang Studios. Dusty, how you doing, sir?
What's up, boys?
What's up?
We ready to talk some fun stuff and make fun of Mark's face?
We're not anybody's face. We're not making fun of anybody's face.
No, we're not making.
We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I misunderstood. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we're not making fun of.
Not making fun.
Right. We're not like things that we're not. Okay, let me just cover what we're not going to do tonight. We're not going to say that anybody looks like a 70s porn star. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to say that somebody missed the cut on Super Troopers 3. We're not going to say that. Yeah. We're not going to say that anybody just got off the set of Cocoon. We're not going to say that. We're not going to say that anybody just found out they got diabetes. We're not. These are all things we're not going to say.
We're not going to mention Wilford Brimley at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, here's Mark. What's up, Mark?
Hey.
How's it going, sir?
You motherfuckers.
What?
I'm not going to make fun of Mark's face, but I do have to admit that when I got it backstage in the studio, I'm glad that Mark had his name up there because I was like, who the hell is that? Maybe we got another new guy? Or
I'm glad you guys clarified that we're not going to talk about Mark's face, because if we were going to talk about Mark's face, I was going to annihilate him. But since we're not going to do that tonight,
we're not going to do that. No.
Bring it on, Dusty. You wouldn't be you if you weren't making fun of somebody.
So when we get on for mail call, and even obviously at the beginning of Offworld, a lot of times Mark is at work, right? So he's got, he's at work right now. He's got his little train behind him and stuff. And so I logged in earlier and I was doing a giveaway. It was the monthly giveaway that I do for Art by Ackerman channel. And so I'm working on the wheel to get all the names in and stuff. And down at the bottom of the screen, you can see little pictures of who's waiting backstage. And it said that it was Mark's screen. But I looked at the camera, like I saw the thing, and I'm like, that's not Mark. That must be like one of his coworkers. And I'm sitting there as I'm like putting the wheel together, and I'm thinking, some fucking coworker of Mark's is spying on his computer to see what kind of weird shit he's into, right? And then I realized, oh shit, that's Mark. He just looks different. But yeah, at first I did think that somebody was on Mark's. I was getting ready to start messaging and be like, "Hey, dude, somebody's fucking with your computer." So yeah, but no, it's just Mark. So
it's just
how's it going today, Mark?
It's going.
How's the new you?
The new me is suiting me just fine.
Beautiful.
Just fine.
That's good to hear.
A lot of changes in my life, so I figured, hey, what the hell? Why not another change?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And while we're talking about changes in your life, let's go ahead and bring on your boyfriend, who I thought I was good friends with. I was waiting for a hug on Navy Pier, but apparently you guys just hang out and customize late at night and, whisper things in each other's ear until you fall asleep, talking to one another, FaceTiming. We got Blake, aka Recon Rage here. Fucking Blake.
I thought the rule was we couldn't say anything.
That's true. I did say that. I did say that. You got me.
Okay. Just curious. Yeah. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Boyfriend? No. let's not go that way.
Hey,
Mark,
not what you
Mark
said
as
the
a,
other night.
Settle down, sugar tits.
as the guy who works with trains,
Wow.
Mark, I'm sure you've heard the term light at the end of the tunnel.
Hold on.
Oh,
This falls under categories of things we're not going to say. We're not going to say that this is a white Carl Winslow. We're not saying that is not what we're going to say tonight.
No.
Yeah,
We're
Now
not saying
who's
that.
the racist?
we're not saying that.
We
So-
just did.
No, I'm telling Terrence typed it, and I'm saying we're not going to say that.
Yeah,
So,
we're not going to talk about that.
yeah, we're covering what's not going to happen. So, Iam says, was the giveaway his beard? We sent it in a package to the winner. All right. And last but not least, the man with the tightest pants in the community, but you love him. It's Hayes. What's up, Hayes?
What up? So we're not going to talk about this, but are we going to talk about the transition that he's going through? Is it going to be the white Carla Winslow, or
I thought it was,
Marcy, or
or Margaret.
Margaret?
It was Morris.
Marcy.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Gotcha.
Marsha.
And
Yeah.
she's always the sad one too. She's the one that's always like, my sister gets everything.
And isn't he in the right square where Marsha would be in the family? Just kidding.
No, that would be he's in the Cindy Square right now.
Oh, is he in Cindy Square? Got it.
Yeah. Well, we've only got 6 squares here. We would need 3 more squares, but I don't think we have 3 more friends.
Not tonight.
Definitely not tonight.
All right, let's see who we've got in the chat. We've got Jeff Evans out there, the man that did our thumbnail tonight. Thank you. We have no idea what we're talking about with Green Lantern, but it's the Green Lantern thumbnail, so thank you. Then we got Jeff again. We got double Jeff.
Wow.
That's what we call double Jeopardy.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh my gosh.
We got Freaks Figures out there. We got Pickle D, who had Darla laughing because he says, I will not watch this. Dave Orkin is in the chat. We've got Terrence Next Toy out there. We got High Ass Twizzler. Dusty, he's in the chat. He's on the screen. He's pulling double duty. Darla Ackerman, I know her. She's right over there. James Studio. Mudio. Paul Morales is here. We have I am in the chat. Jen, aka Lucky Sprinkles. Action Figure Dude is here. We've got Calero Benson, Charlie Squared, Bud is here. My buddy's customs.
What's up, bud?
We got Mr. Ryan Clark. Throw some respect on his name there. Scrolling. A lot of chatter. JMax77.
So, Jay?
Sergeant Slaughter classified version of Mark. These are things we're not going to say. Let's see. Then we've got there's Mark. He's in the chat as well. We got William Husted here, and that is everybody so far. So there you go. Welcome everybody. Sorry that you don't have anything better on a Friday night. All right, well, let's go ahead and get right into our first segment of the show. Alan's not here, but he loves segments. We're going to go ahead and start with this one.
Blake's Money Shot in Space.
With Joe.
So, I've only got one thing this week. I was looking on Amazon, and I saw this cool-looking McFarlane figure called Failsafe. It's a Batman figure. Looked like a Batman robot that was cool looking, so it was only $20, so I ordered it, and this freaking thing is huge.
Wow.
I was not expecting that. I had no idea he towers over the normal figures. So
Yeah, that's
I didn't Yeah, I didn't know anything about the character. I just saw it and I thought, wow, that looks cool. But yeah, it's a giant Batman android type character. But he looks neat. So, but
Very cool.
that's the only thing I got this week. I ordered those mouse deterrent things that you're talking about, Curtis.
Oh, yeah.
And FedEx lost them in the mail. So I had to cancel my order and reorder them. So,
Fucking FedEx. Well, I got them through Amazon.
I did too.
Oh, Amazon delivers through FedEx with you?
I apparently, well, it's like a third party seller, right? So
Oh, okay.
I think they ship from the seller, not an Amazon warehouse.
See, I think with mine, because I've got a warehouse it's like 10 minutes from here. I think they ship all of it to the warehouse and then they deliver it from there for me.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's a Walmart or a Amazon warehouse probably like 75 miles from me. I mean, it's not a super long ways, but they don't always have everything. But yeah, I had to cancel my order and reorder them.
Gotcha. Yeah, mine, like there's been times where I'll order something from Amazon and it'll show up within like 2 hours. I'm like, that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. That back pre-COVID days, we got almost everything like the next day. But
nice.
Now that everybody orders everything online, we don't get that good a service anymore.
Yeah, sometimes now mine will take like up to 2 days, and I'm like, dude, this used to be like 2 hours.
I always wonder about that too, because
spoiled.
that's a huge warehouse, and it's like 75 miles, and then I'll order something, and they're like, oh, we're shipping it from Mississippi. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm not a logistics expert. I probably shouldn't call it.
See, and that's weird because I am a logistics expert and I still don't understand it. All right, we're gonna go to Mark next. Mark, what do you got?
I didn't get a chance to open these, but I did get the con exclusive of Bernice.
Nice.
Even with the glare. And I also got my my Kung Fu Lizard.
I'm glad that you didn't come on and say that you got diabetes, because we don't say that. We don't. That's not.
we don't
doesn't fall into that category.
We don't want to talk about clones and how they look for fresh out of the tube.
PSA about the diabetes.
If you want to, you can. But I
tell you, I ordered 2 of those Kung Fu figures, and I took the soft goods off of one, and that body underneath looks dope.
Yeah, the body looks really good. I've seen some photography. I know Dub3 has been doing some good stuff. Yeah, that body looks pretty nice underneath. So I ended up making a trade with Trevor for one. So I've got one coming from him.
Nice.
I shot 2 of them, but I was a good boy and only got 1.
Well, I knew I wanted to display one with the outfit and one without. So
let's see. We will go to Hayes next.
I also got my Kung Fu Lizard.
Hold on a second. IM says, finally got my 10 years book. For some reason, my neighbor decided to hold on to it for a month before giving it to me.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Was it open? Did they read it?
I was going to say, yeah, they probably read it.
They must have been reading it at my pace.
Right.
No, I think he was a little fast.
Man, that looks nice.
Mess Toy Spidey, and because I'm an idiot, I ordered 2 of them. So
Nice.
If anybody
Was one of them drunk when you ordered it?
I
That's a
ordered
yes.
something on AliExpress, and I was checking on my order for this guy, and I couldn't find it. And I thought, oh, great. It was another PayPal order that didn't go through. And so I placed another order. And then like a week later, I realized I ordered this one through like Fishy Toys or Fish Toys or something like that. And they both arrived on the same day from the same warehouse in the States in different kind of packaging. So
Nice.
I have a second one if anybody is interested.
Wasn't somebody saying earlier that they were interested in mail call?
I think
Blake, do you remember who that was? Somebody
drawing
said
a-
that they were interested.
Blank.
It was
Yeah.
Eric Miller.
It was who?
Was it Eric Miller?
Yes, Eric.
Yes, Eric
Yeah.
said he might be interested.
Good
Yeah,
call.
I pay attention.
that's cool.
I got
Somebody.
Amazing.
other birthday present that my brother sent me. This guy is hefty and really cool. I was kind of
Does it weigh about the same amount as a small bag of sand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's pretty hefty. Yeah.
Is that Guaisagüe?
Oh my gosh.
I got in my Build-A-Joy figures from Disney.
Nice.
These guys are awesome. Really excited for these. Brand new mold.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, they're the same thing. I get 2 of them so I can open one and then have the other one in the pack. And these are part of a Build-A-Droid, and there's a I don't know if you can see it, but it's an RX droid, and this one comes with the head from the droid. So
That's cool.
really excited for that. And then shit, I put this back in.
Shit. And then you shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a new Figment pin,
Nice.
and he's got a little box that he's in the ride, and he slides in and out of the box. So
I do that sometimes too.
Slide in and out of the box.
I got the rest of my in-stock sale from the Horseman. I picked up
nice.
the skateboard. I'm going to turn it into my pin board. So I'm going to put all my mythic and surrounding people's pins, all the groups, everybody, all through the board. Maybe do some stickers or something.
Cool.
I bought a shit ton of stuff from the toy department, but I'm not going to put all that out here. I got a package in as soon as mail call was over.
Oh.
From a certain somebody. And
Nice.
Oh,
hey.
somebody get the screenshot.
There it is.
I get to join the club. This is awesome. This is really good quality. I love this.
Oh, those were the days when Mark had facial hair.
And then
Oh, excuse.
the skull print. I got that. I picked up a Lego set.
Nice.
For Indie Driver, because my company is one of the sponsors, and I noticed they were front and center.
Yep, look at the front. It starts with a V.
And guess what? It's not a sticker. It's
Is
an
it
actual
Vagisil?
printed part.
It's a tampo.
that
Yep.
It showed up on. There's like just a handful of stickers, and it's like the driver's name and like some pinstriping, but all of the the logo prints, they're all printed. Like they're not stickers. I was really surprised. That kind of it makes me realize why it was so much then now to do all these printed parts that they'll never use again. That really caught me off guard. I got this guy in from 5K Toys. My
Yeah, he's real cool.
Dragon Warrior.
Oh, I like that sword.
Yeah, this is like a sleeve that you could put on it.
Nice.
And then this sword, I think is even cooler. It's like a jade, like a translucent jade effect. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Articulating jaw, bendable tail, soft goods, got a wire in it. I like him a lot. I think some of the collars are a little dull. I wish it was maybe had some brighter collars, but yeah, he's cool. Like anything of the dragon, I will
How
take.
many collars did he come with?
Oh, I don't know. One or two.
I think he's trying to say colors, but just with an accent.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
That's that Ohio accent.
Yeah.
And then this is Blake's fault, but I had to pick up the Tiger Warrior, which he's probably going to be in my top 3 or 4 figures of the year. I love this guy. Real
good
fun
one.
to play with. Really good paint. And I don't know what people were talking about when they were complaining about the paint. There must have been some of them that weren't as good, but this guy, yeah, I love it.
And before anybody asks, they do not have a white one yet. So
Nope.
But
I hope they make one though.
Be cool because that's a really cool figure to do it all in white deco and put different head sculpt in it.
I sense something coming.
that's
My
good.
spider
Okay.
sense is tingling.
Your A1C?
Are you mad because they didn't make a black one, Mark? Or are you happy because they didn't make a black one?
Oh my god.
And there it is.
You notice he
Anything
didn't
else,
answer
Ace?
the
That's
question.
it.
Nah, that's it. That's good.
All right. We will go over to Dusty.
Just for anybody that was wondering, this is what the what is it? Kung Fu?
The ring mass.
Yeah, the ringmaster, just without his karate outfit on. I don't. It's probably
Is he
not
still
going
the ringmaster without the karate outfit, or is he just
No.
a lizard?
He's just something. I don't. He's whatever you want him to be. But I mean, the paint
long is it gonna
is
take
killer.
for
This
somebody
is
to
all
make
like metallic on his back. So
Iridescent
Oh.
purple.
yeah.
Hey, Joe, did that come with an extra back piece so you could put pauldrons in the holes?
No, it didn't. This was it.
And pictures do not do that guy justice. That paint job, even in the package, it was like crazy getting him out of the package.
Yeah.
How that shimmer was. I was
Yeah,
really kind of
no,
surprised.
it's really good.
That back piece should pull out though, right?
It does. It is the removable back piece, but it doesn't come with the one that has the slots for pauldrons.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is the only one it came with, and
But
it's on them underneath. The
What
soft-
happened? What is under there if you pull that out though? Isn't there a spot for pauldrons in it?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the one that has the gap for them. So it's got the normal backholes. It just doesn't have the replacement piece. So
Gotcha. Okay.
that's what Mark was asking about.
Yeah.
You could still do it though, for sure.
Gotcha. All right. Going on back to Dusty.
So my local comic book store posted a walkthrough, and I happened to notice something that I've been looking for a long time, and I picked up a vintage
Oh, nice.
Imperial attack base from Hoth, Empire Strikes Back, in the box.
Nice.
Something I had when I was a kid, and I've been looking for ever since, and finally got it at a great price, in great condition.
That does look good.
Could not be happier to have this.
What year was that made?
82, I believe.
That's an 82. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Here's catalog.
yeah,
That's awesome. I want
yeah.
that.
1982, I believe, is what the box said.
Very
And
cool.
for it to have all the pieces is insane, because this thing has blow away parts that explode and pop off and stuff like that. So I'm super thrilled to have it.
Cool. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
All right. Let's see. First, I got this guy. I showed this on Mail Call last week. Opened it up. Buzzsaw from Super 7. Initially, this thing was like 65 or 70 bucks. I was definitely not paying that. Then I saw it in Ohio when I was on my way to CarverCon. Saw it at a toy store for 48. I thought that was a pretty good deal. And then I looked at Big Bad Toy Store and they had it for 16 bucks. And so I picked it up for 16 bucks. And for 16 bucks, this thing is fucking awesome. If I would have paid 70 for it, I probably would not be super happy. But for 16 bucks, this thing rocks. So
Well, now that you bought it, they can do a vac metal version.
that's true.
Yep.
But this one did not come in vac metal as a kid, so I don't really care. But it did have some loose joints. Had to hit it with some kikis in both the legs as well as the shoulders. This arm kept popping off, but I with kikis it ended up staying. So But yeah, so that'll be going on my Super 7 Silverhawk shelf. And then I did the exploded figure review for the goblins, the malignancy of Gob Hollow. And these guys are a lot of fun, man. This 2-pack is awesome. I put the dwarf neck on this guy to give him kind of a more of a stubby look, which I think is cool. And then this guy, I was really like the bare arms and legs on this.
Yeah.
And then the arms that I didn't use on this, which are the 1.0 arms, I mentioned it in my review, but I'm starting to go through it and I'm like, wait a minute, these are 1.0 arms, but they're 2.0 bracers. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, did they make an elbow that goes from 1.0 to 2.0? And so I reached out to Jeremy. I'm like, is this a new part or what the fuck is this? Because like, did you just jam a 1.0 arm into a 2.0 bracer, or how did you make this work? And he said that when they did Poxus, there was a miscommunication with the factory, and the peg from Poxus's arm was supposed to be a 1.0, but instead they made it a 2.0. And so Poxus has this weird lower arm, where it starts as 1.0, but it goes into 2.0. And it was just kind of a weird fluke factory thing. But when they made this set, they were like, hey, we've got this part that kind of takes a 1.0 arm and turns it into a 2.0 at the bottom, which would allow for more mix and matching within this 1.0 and 2.0 in the pack. So it's cool. It like gives you this like extra thing to where now you can put the bare arms on a 1.0, but you can add the 2.0 bracers, which is just fucking neat. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. That was probably my the happiest I was with the set, as far as just like cool new parts that I wasn't expecting. But yeah, it's a really fun set. And Sunday on Shooting the Shelf, we are going to talk about the best Mythic 2-pack in Mythic Legions. There is a poll up in the Cabal right now. We are trying to get on somebody to defend each 2-pack. We've got Stephen Bisciotti is going to be on to defend the Furious 4. We've got Chris Garwich is on to defend the Garwich and Gaspar 2-pack. We have reached out to a few people from the Goblin community to represent the Malignancy. Then we are looking for somebody to represent the Dwarves. I have not heard from anybody yet. I've reached out to some people that were tributed in that Exile set. I've reached out to some admins. I've reached out to some other folks. I'm coming up short when it comes to getting a Dwarf fan.
Have you reached out to Chris Perone?
I have.
Okay.
So if there's anybody out there that wants to defend Dwarves on Sunday on Shooting the Shelf, let me know. We will send you an invite. But then there's also another 2-pack, which is the Attila and Gorgo 2-pack. And the man that's coming on to defend that is none other than Trevor, 1/6 shooter. Welcome, Trevor.
Yeah, it's that's going to be an uphill battle, man. That's a third party, political campaign right there, man. That's going to be tricky. Well, I was going to do the Dwarves because I like the Dwarves, but I mean, I think it's the oldest one in that set, isn't it? Or isn't it? Yeah, I think it is.
It is.
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's the oldest 2-pack in that set.
Well,
it's the oldest.
I mean, it's the oldest one that was revealed. We got the Furious 4 before we got the Gorgo and Attila in hand.
Okay. All right. So technical. But
in hand, the Furious 4 was first, but the Attila Gorgo was revealed earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because Attila's like not, there's not a whole lot of difference.
Is the fake hammer? But, is that the problem?
No, that's the real hammer.
Oh, I thought maybe that was
actually got the
problem.
real hammer in that one. So yeah.
Oh, okay,
that's what she said.
But I mean, it's an uphill battle because there's so many other good things, and apparently nobody likes Leodicius. So whatever.
I do.
I do.
Before we get to Trevor's pickups, Michael here did say that he missed the song. He was really upset. So just for you, Michael.
Laredo, take us out.
Take her out.
There you go.
Woo-hoo and choo-choo.
Trevor's getting ready to show us his pickups, and Jesse says, "Isn't the hammer thing in the lore?"
Yeah, but that's the real hammer. Don't worry about it. It's all coming out in the book. You'll all be able to read about it.
So
Can't
are
reveal
we
anything,
not
but-
including the Dark Four with their horses 2-packs?
I kicked myself off. Yeah, fake hammer, fake hammer. Trevor, what do you got for pickups?
Oh, it's me? Okay.
Yep.
Where do I start?
Yeah, because all we got left is Blake after that. Blake goes last. We know.
This was my favorite pickup of the day.
I got that too. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Yeah.
And why is that your favorite?
And it clearly orange on here. Like I told everybody, like the photo up close, it's orange. You know, and everybody was like, "Oh, it looks like one color. It's orange."
For some reason,
you and not being able to get your colors
this-
across.
I've heard of a lot of shows covering that, like talking about that issue, but I haven't heard it on 3POA for some reason. I don't know.
Mark knows what colors he likes and doesn't like. Why don't you, Trevor?
Wow.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Something
Your
about Mark's
orange,
mustache.
your orange skeleton.
Yeah. What
about it?
what else you got, Trevor?
So, Asmus Toys, which, you know, they did the original Lord of the Rings. You know, for their time, pretty good. The Gimli, still pretty good. But they've
that's
been
the company
surpassed
that
by
did the
InArt.
old school Lord of the Rings toys.
Yeah, they were the original 1/6 stuff, and then InArt came along, got the license, and have just blown it out of the park. But they did a Faramir, Boromir's lesser brother, according to his father, anyway.
Gotcha.
And it was okay. It had plastic hair. So they released a new one, and Asmus has this tendency to do this thing, which is really cool. Like if you bought the old one and you can show proof that you bought it, they'll send you a new head.
Oh, that's cool.
Now like the new, like free. Like the new one has purrs, like movable eyes. This one doesn't, but it was free. And it looks, I gotta say, it looks pretty damn good.
Wow.
It's nice. If it would focus, there we. Come on, man. There's a lot. It's a very expensive camera. Come here.
So you're talking about expensive Lord of the Rings. I thought you were talking about like the ones that like Jeremy used to customize for Legions.
What the whatchamacallit?
The retail one.
Toy
whoever
Biz.
did those.
Yeah, the Toy Biz. No.
Okay.
No, this is the 1/6 stuff. They did the 1/6 stuff.
Trevor, did you ever display your fellowship tower?
Nope. It's still in the box. It's still in the box. I'm in this weird limbo where I have to clean this place out to get our AC unit completely replaced and all the ductwork and stuff. So I've got to get everything out of here, and I'm just like, I want to set stuff up, but I really should be taking things down, So anyway,
16 grand gone.
Oh yeah, easily, and it's you don't see it, you can't show anybody, nobody cares, but it's
If you want to spend your air conditioner on Money Shot, we'll take a look.
Oh yeah, after I get it in here, I'm going to be showing it off for sure.
I'm going to put stickers on mine.
I mean, we hear Blake's on a weekly basis. We may as well see yours.
Wow.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, Blake, look out. There's a bus above you.
When I was at San Diego Comic-Con, I went to the InArt, speaking of InArt, event, which they showed a lot of 1/12 stuff and not so much 1/6. But apparently after I left, which was... It was kind of like they had some great food. They set up off-site because they have to set up off-site because the stuff they're showing is like DC and they don't have a license in the US for DC. So almost everything that they showed was DC. So you have to get an invite. Actually, you had to pay $20 to get in. but they had great food, and you got a drink voucher with the $20. And they had a bar, and there was a lot of people there. It was cool. Wade, all the YouTubers were there. But apparently after I left, there was a small crowd of people that were left, and they started handing out some of the figures to people. Like, hey, would you like to take this? Like those Batmans. Yeah. People got like versions of those that are sort of early release. So a little upset that I wasn't there for that, but somebody did pick me up this, which is not as cool as a figure, but it's it's like a folio, and like you can put all the like cards in that you get with your
that's cool.
figures. Yeah,
That's fun.
It's not a figure.
Little collector kit.
It's not as cool as a Dusty Trapper Keeper, but
no,
It
it's
doesn't
not.
get much cooler than that.
It's not. It's not at all. And then there was a company there called Agoro that was near God, what's their name? The Weta Workshop. They were kind of like sharing a booth with them, and they had these cards. I don't know, like cards are nuts, man. I don't know if anybody's into cards collecting or anything like that, but obviously it's crazy. But they had all these metal cards. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So they had these metal cards. They had Marvel cards. They had Lord of the Rings, but they're all like metal, and they're all like 80 to $200. It's crazy. And these were blind boxes. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a chase for like a Frodo gold card. I think there was only like 50 of those or something like that in there. This is like a stupid amount. I don't even want to say how much this was, but it was kind of crazy. But I ended up getting.
And when you pulled that up, I thought that was
That is badass.
That is cool, though. It is very cool.
It's cool. I mean, it's a silver one, so it's not. This was like one of, and it's pure silver. Like it's pure silver coated or whatever. I don't know. It's so weird. Like I don't know who's
silver
there was
plated.
a guy. I asked the guy. He bought a whole box of them. Right. I said, "How much did you pay for that?" I think the box was $2,000, or maybe it was $12,000, or $1,200. It was $1,200. Now you were guaranteed to get one of each of the fellowship, and you got a better chance of getting like a chase gold or something like that out of the pack. But $1,200, that's just, it was like 6 cards or something, or no, it had to be 9 cards. Yeah. But anyway, it's cool. It was fine. It was worth a shot.
They look really neat, though.
It is nice. I'll display it. It's a nice display.
That's great for a high-end collection like yours.
It looks like
I mean, it's a cool little thing to put on, and
Absolutely.
Frodo. I mean, that's a good one. Would have been cool.
Well,
with
you got the
Gandalf,
statue, so once you get that statue set up, that really cool one,
His
that they
tower.
seen,
Yep.
put that at the bottom, and like like your display. That looks really classy.
Yeah, I really, when I redo this place, I really want to do the Lord of the Rings a little more prominently. So, and that's about it. That's about all I got, I think.
All right. Well, then you know what that means. It's time for
Blake's Money Shot in Space.
Oh, nope, didn't work.
Hi, Blake.
Here we go. I moved it over, but something glitched.
Be quick with mine.
Mark
So,
shaved his mustache already.
wow,
Oh, no, it's Blake. I'm sorry.
yeah. Hold on. Shut the hell up, Dusty.
Okay.
All right. So, Jada doesn't only make die-cast cars or action figures; they make die-cast figures. And I found these. These are the new. They're doing all the Spider-Man characters. So, I mean, these things are heavy. They're like solid, and they look really, really cool. The paintwork they do on it. So this is the big eye.
It'll look good next to some of your diecast cars.
It will. Yeah, no, it's cool. And then got right. So I got that one, which mine stands up fine.
That's what she said.
Got the one from the actual new movie.
That's what he said.
Got Curtis's favorite.
Looks pretty good.
Really
I'd be
cool.
happier with the black one, though.
That one will be here tomorrow.
Said Mark.
And then, there you go. So that's the first 5. There's those were at Walmart for like stupid price on the shelf. And then I had a couple that I've ordered in, some 5-packs that you can't get anywhere under like $50 on eBay. They'll be here tomorrow through Amazon. So pretty cool deal. Went ahead and got one of these bad boys because I've been doing some customizing. So
Great.
Yeah,
I'm using my regular Dremel, but I was using this too. And I mean, if you haven't seen one, I know Curtis has already brought it out, but they come with
So much
all
better
your,
than a Dremel. So much easier.
everything comes in rotation, all your tools. You have a little drawer down here, right here that has some attachments in case your Dremel pieces need a different fitting. And they got the tool there to unlock all that. This piece here is the lock. When you slide it in here, that helps it pop it open. And then when you put it inside, and you lock it down, you can, maybe, there you go. And then you get your item out. You just push on it, boop, and out comes the actual Dremel, which is super nice, streamlined, Type-C charger. And then you turn it on right here. This turns it on. It has a flashlight while you work, which I really like. When Curtis showed his a while back, I didn't really realize, I must have missed it. I'm sure he covered it, but I didn't realize there was a flashlight. And then the power is right here, and you can have it all the way up.
I didn't cover it because I don't use it, but I'm glad
Sure.
you like it.
Yeah, so really nice tool. Definitely does what it's supposed to. Pretty impressed with it, and yeah, I was pretty happy to get that. And then let's go ahead and roll the footage because I didn't get a lot. So
wow.
Blake's money shot in space.
And then I finally acquired the last Battlefield dinosaur from Axie Toys that I was missing. And this is the Ceratosaurus Tribe Large Roof Limited Edition in green. So this is the guy. I just didn't have him in the bloody version. So it's pretty excited to get him. Now I completed all my Battlefield dinosaur collection, both the regular Battlefield, first, second, and third wave editions, even the Triceratops. So pretty darn cool. I mean, look at that soft goods.
That's nice. I had 2 of the first ones that came out with. I think it's the same company.
Axie?
I think it's Axie. They were
Probably
cool.
is. Yeah, they're really neat.
And then, like, Steph Delatour had all the big ones. The company sent it to him or something like that. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know these were a thing.
Wow. That's a pretty nice hookup. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with that. And then got my first customizing die-cast vehicle done. I went ahead and did this bad boy. Stripped it down from the old. I'm still working on it right now, but I separated it out, stripped down all the paint, repolished it. I've still got a couple things to finish on with the emblem that goes on the side. But this is.
I thought it lifted or something.
But okay, so the cool part about these cars, no, you're not wrong. So inside these, you can actually, they come out with screws. You can actually, when you pull the wheel out, there's different axle hole heights that you can put them through, so you can adjust them. You can slam them, lift them up. Yeah, cartoon. Nice. It's a cartoony type, artsy type line of die-cast cars, but they're top notch, and they're die-cast or their moldings. The metal they use is really good. So,
are you going to put your stickers on that, Blake?
Yeah. So I actually, in the picture I posted for my first custom on my Instagram, I have the emblem on there, and I actually just got done making the water transfer ones. Like the ones you cut out and transfer, so they can be. And then I'll put it on there, and then once it's polished and it's perfect, then I'll seal it with it on there. And then what I want to do moving forward is I'm going to start looking at doing some of these like Mythic Legion vehicles, like have different deco, like a Poxus vehicle, Lithia, do the 4, and then do other things like maybe a Dang Studios van, right? Or a Art by Ackerman, delivery truck, or a 1.6 shooter, on the job photography vehicle. And I just think it'll be fun. And, you never know what's going to show up at your house here over the next year, but I have some really cool ideas. So.
Nice. Yeah, we don't know what's going to show up at our house, but we do know that you'll be online with Mark customizing it because you guys are best buddies. So through all the live customizing shows that Curtis is on, we don't need to do that, but we'll hang out with Mark at 11 o'clock tonight customizing.
Oh my Lord! Got to spread the love, man. Come on.
We got G Money Styles here says, "I love Blake's new red tool."
Wow.
Speaking of which, the other day, Buddy was relaxing on the couch with his Ted Lasso blanket that he has.
We're talking red tool.
And Darla thought he looked really cute and decided to go over and pet him. And he then turned and showed his belly, which also proceeded to show that he had a red rocket showing for her. And she was not too impressed with that. She made him go outside immediately. So,
does that ever happen to you, Curtis?
Buddy, he's just
like outside, Curtis, right now, bad boy.
Get the hell out of here.
No, because mine's not red.
Pointing that thing at me.
I like it. Some people got some good ideas. Like Michael Vandal said, a Bilge rat rod.
You're not using it enough.
Huh?
What?
And then
2 different conversations.
I thought we were done with that other one.
No, Dusty's never done with that kind
of
No, he's just getting started.
Yeah, if we ever get on penises, Dusty will go for the rest of the show. So.
Oh boy.
You know why?
Yeah. I'm like a 40-year-old woman with kids in high school. I'm bringing up old shit.
I do know why. Do you know why?
It makes me the gay guy.
That's true.
I'm so glad my camera was shit in that.
We can fix it. All right, let's get to our next segment of the show because Alan loves segments, even though he's not here. And that would be transmissions. This is where Terrence makes me read. So let's
because he's the only one that still has ever sent a transmission.
That's true. All right. So this is the picture that he put. So
I think that might be AI. I'm not sure though.
Might just be Terrence mission at this point.
Here we go. Off-World Transmission, and I haven't pre-read this one. A lot of times I will, but I have not pre-read this one. Joe and other heroes of Off-World. Do you guys remember Choose Your Own Adventure books when you were kids?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. In fact, if you watch one of the early episodes of Off-World, we went through a Choose Your Own Adventure book. It was a lot of fun. Again. Yeah, that would be great.
Do it again.
Let's see. Would you read them again today if it was written for a more adult collector audience and set in the world of action figures you already collect? I think that's kind of what video games have filled. Like Baldur's Gate basically is a choose your adventure.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of not that I wouldn't read a choose your adventure book, and I would love to do one on here, but I think that's kind of filled that niche. Imagine an original adventure that you are the character, and sometimes you choose what happens next, but other times you roll the dice. I mean, now we're talking exactly Baldur's Gate. You're rolling dice.
Well, it's D&D.
Let fate decide the outcome. Success might open one path. Failure sends you somewhere completely different. Not every decision necessarily ends well. I mean, it's like they're describing Legion's Quest at this point.
You know, yeah, you're taking.
Well, the not every decision necessarily ends well is definitely.
It's exactly what role playing is. Dungeons and Dragons. That's it's a choose your own.
If he goes on,
and even if it does go well or doesn't go well, you won't get any treasure. So,
well, that's what I was going to say. If the next paragraph says you never get loot, then he's definitely just describing Legion's Quest. Now throw it
until you can't carry it out. Then you'll get everything.
Some ridiculously talented artist. Say, I don't know, Dusty Standiford or David Williams, Would something
Suck
like that earn a place in your shelf along the figures? And more importantly, would you actually play through it? I mean, I think we're probably in agreement that he just described the Mythic role-playing game.
Terrence is doing focus group testing here, I believe. I think that's what that is.
Right.
Yeah. Brian Borgman put him up to that.
I'm just saying, if there was such a book.
Yeah, if there was a book coming out and you had to roll dice and you had to make a character and
I think the rolling the dice thing is cool. Like, I don't know to jump in here, but like there are like, and I've never played them, but I know they're like self, like you can play by yourself, which is really sad. But whatever. D&D things, like if you got to play D&D, you got to play it by yourself is really.
Yeah, I know Pathfinder has like a deck of cards, and you like shuffle it up, and they're like you pick an encounter card, and there's a creature for your character to fight.
Right.
D&D.
So I mean, I think it'd be cool, like if it was updated and put in like Mythic Legions or something like that. I don't even know if it necessarily has to be Mythic Legions. Adult, I don't know what adult means. I mean, maybe you have some,
I think mature themes, maybe.
Yeah, more violence or something like that. I suppose. Yeah,
probably like that.
Why did you twirl your mustache when you said that? Maybe some mature themes. Yes.
I mean, yeah. Actually, I may have a Choose Your Adventure book over there. I might check that out. I will turn it over to you guys. Let you talk about what other things you might want in a Choose Your Adventure book, and I will be right back.
I'd love to see them like be in like Lord of the Rings or something like that. That'd be kind of cool to like be a character.
I've played a couple different versions of the Lord of the Rings RPG, and they're a ton of fun. That was the.
But I mean, a Choose Your Own Adventure is like. I mean, it's mindless fun for like 10 minutes. Maybe if it was more in depth, it'd have to be longer than the books were when you were a kid, because like that could be over in like 3 turns. It's like do you do this or do you do that? I do this, and then I go there and I'm like, well, he kills you. So
if it's like Dragon Slayer where you just die, it's like game over, start again. Yeah,
I had a He-Man one.
Another 50 cents.
Right?
Yeah.
And,
really?
You could end it in like 2 pages.
Yeah.
Like it was
exactly.
Depending on your, it's like, oh, go to last page. There's it.
Yeah. Because it's not always fun to choose the safe one, right? Like it's always going to be like, well, you're nice to the person, then you ask them if you can have it, or you push them to the ground, and then you go to page 42, and it's like, well, everybody else gangs up on you and stomps you, and you.
Curtis has got something fun.
Are you ready for this?
Yep.
I found 2 Choose Your Adventure books.
Nice.
I did just move the screwdriver though. Hold on. Let me just grab this before I step on it. All right. I found a He-Man.
Oh, that's
He-Man and the Memory Stone adventure game book. And I found the Untold Legend of Batman.
Wow. We did that one, didn't we, Curtis?
So not technically Choose Your Own Adventure.
We did a Batman one on the show.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't the one I thought it was. This is not a Choose Your Adventure. I do have a Batman Choose Your Adventure, but this isn't it. So we're going to have to do the He-Man one. Because I grabbed the wrong book.
I think we did the Batman one.
Yeah, because like everything ended in like him like driving off in the Batmobile or something.
Yeah.
But if you guys want, we can do the He-Man Choose Your Adventure.
Sure.
You guys up for it?
Do it. Let's do it. Do it. I'm here.
Let's see. I can't like. Well, I mean, I guess I can like pull up the pages and show it.
Just for if you want to share that real quick, Curtis, before we get started.
Oh yeah.
So you can get these again. Like watch Dan Larson, Toy Galaxies. He's got a whole show on Choose Your Own Adventure. It was really interesting, and you can get them all again. You can buy them all, which is pretty cool.
Also, tune in the Art by Ackerman channel as well.
Yeah, because that's an adventure.
Just for things.
Don't forget to stop by the Glios table.
Stuff. Don't forget to stop by the Glios tables at Legion's Con. All right, so He-Man and the Memory Stone. So first 2 pages. Bunch of words. Here's a picture with Skeletor with some of the I think what do they call, like skeletons or something.
Wait, a bunch
I'm
of
sure
words? This is how this is going to go? You're not going to actually read the...
No, I'm going to read the words. I'm just
okay.
showing it off first before I get into it.
I got you. Okay.
Deep underneath Snake Mountain, deeper than even Skeletor had dared to go before, the slave Skelcons, that's what I was thinking, Skelcons had found a cavern. They immediately summoned their master, Skeletor, rushed through the mines down toward the newly unearthed cavern. At last, we have found it. The brain-draining stone truly exists. Brain-draining stone.
The brain.
I mean, why does it get in a mine? I feel like this gives mines bad rep, you know. Usually find good things in mines, I'm just saying, just for the record.
You give
pushing aside his, and I think this says gibbering servants. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Gibbering servants.
There's a lot of gibbering creatures in D&D. The gibbering mouther.
What does gibbering mean? Is that a noise that they make, or?
Yeah. It's like a rapid, incoherent speech. Yeah.
Okay. Like gibberish,
Jibber.
but it's okay.
Yeah. Gibbering is the act of speaking gibberish. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Jibber jabber.
Pushing aside his gibbering servants, he entered the small chamber. Now to put an end to that laughable buffoon He-Man, I will suck his mind dry.
Oh.
That's what he said. Skeletor raised his energy blade until its tip almost touched the small gray stone in the center of the chamber.
Terrence wanted one that was more mature, so here you go.
With an evil cackle, the Lord of Destruction set about the task of draining He-Man's mind. But unknown to him, the stone was not perfect, and its brain-draining powers missed their mark. Instead, they struck Man-at-Arms. In Castle Grayskull, Man-at-Arms was busy repairing and recharging the energy weapons when the black beam struck him like a shadowy hand. He fought strongly, but the ancient stone's power, forged by who knows what foul creature, succeeded in sucking his memory dry. He could no longer remember anything.
Oh, wow.
Skeletor was furious. He had seen what had happened through a video lens. Always had a video lens.
Yeah.
He said, "Fools!" He shouted as the Skelcons hid in the deep shadows, afraid of their master's anger. "I shall still destroy He-Man. Without Man-at-Arms to repair and invent their weapons, their castle is defenseless." Back at Castle Grayskull, everyone had crowded around Man-at-Arms. They soon realized what happened. Stratos had caught a glimpse of the beam with his super sensitive eyes. So there we go. Stratos apparently has super sensitive eyes.
That's why he wears goggles.
You can see like a bird.
There's nothing else that can be done, He-Man said He-Man quietly. We have no other means of transport. Our machines are useless without the expert Man-at-Arms to maintain them. While you all remain here to protect the castle from attack, I must go with Battlecat and the trusted Power Blade to recapture his memories. All right, here comes the choice. If He-Man decides to leave right away, turn to page 20. If he decides to wait until nightfall, turn to 69.
Wait till nightfall.
69. I mean, come on.
6
follow the...
Right for
Gotta
nightfall.
Go 69.
Everybody agreement on wait until nightfall?
69.
I'm always down
Just
for
the tip.
69.
Majority
All right.
rules.
We're going to nightfall, which is page 69. It's actually not page 69. It's like segment 69 because there's like different segments on each page.
You bet there is.
But here we go. Segment 69. While He-Man gets ready for his great task, Stratos, the Lord of Avion, takes to the air and searches the air for dangers. It is dusk when he returns. Through the thick leaves, I saw Beastman and a band of large creatures heading along this way along the road. Leaping to his feet, He-Man mounts Battlecat. Oh, my. And they race over the drawbridge into the night. Okay, we've got three options here. If He-Man follows the road through the forest, turn to 61. If he tells Battlecat to plunge through the overgrowth close to the roadside, turn to 100. If he decides to walk alongside Battlecat, turn to 66. So follow the road through the forest, plunge through the undergrowth, or walk beside Battlecat.
Walk with Battlecat.
I think follow the road, man.
We got three different answers.
Well, I'm pretty
Dusty,
sure
what's your vote?
plunging is bad.
I think they both need to go together, and you stay off the main road. That's just tactical. You don't go on the main road, but whatever.
Walk beside Battle Cat.
What'd you say, Dusty?
Plunge through.
Walk beside Battle Cat. Save his energy.
So we got 2 walk beside, 2 plunges. Hayes.
I'm all for plunging.
All right, we're plunging.
Yeah.
That is turning to 100.
I'm pretty sure plunging was the absolute wrong answer.
Well, that's what we chose. I mean, this is OffWorld. We're not known for our good decisions.
That is
could be.
Well, we just listened to Hayes, so that's
Battle Cat's mighty muscles ripple with strength as he bounds through the thick undergrowth. Soon, Battle Cat catches sight of the hairy Beastman. Where the hell is Alan?
I'm telling you, man.
Beastman is swinging through the low branches, which lead him deeper into the uncharted evergreen forest. If He-Man tells Battle Cat to speed up after Beastman, turn to 143. If he thinks it might be a trap, turn to 30.
It's a trap.
Follow Beastman, or it's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's fun to say it's a trap.
I got a lot of traps. Okay, we're going to 30. Man, this would have been a great one for Alan to be here. In fact, Beastman's on the cover. Look at that.
He'd go after Beastman for sure.
Yeah,
he would totally.
Should we do that for Alan?
We can do that the next time that he's on.
Fuck him.
Battle Cat agrees with He-Man that Beastman is trying to lead them into a trap, so he had to get Battle Cat to agree with him.
He had to sign off.
You're just a fucking cat. Like you're basically a horse. Shut up.
Exactly.
He suggests they split up and try to foil the plan by attacking both sides at once. If He-Man decides to do this, so split up, turn to page 6. If he wants to return to the road, remembering that Castle Grayskull does not have much time, go to 40. So agree with Battle Cat's plan and split up and attack Beastman, or return back to the main road.
Never listen to a cat.
Okay, Trevor says go back to the main road.
Go to the road, right? I mean... anyone?
Stay off the road.
So attack Beastman?
Split up?
Yeah.
Split up and attack Beastman for Joe. We
like
got road for Trevor. Blake?
Mm.
Attack Beastman or go back to the road. Yeah, you can either split up and attack Beastman from both sides, or return to the road because Castle Grayskull doesn't have much time.
I feel like it's...
I say return to the road. Return to the road. Head to Castle Grayskull.
Okay, we got 2 return to the roads, 1 attack Beastman. Mark?
Return to the road.
3 return to the roads. Hayes?
Attack.
2 attacks, 3 return to the roads. Dusty?
Y'all plunge through the woods just to turn around and go back to the road.
I didn't plunge through the woods. That was my call.
We're plunging in the woods and we're attacking Beastman.
All right, we got 3 for attack, 3 for return to the road. What say you, chat? Should we attack Beastman from both sides, or should we return to the road?
They're going to attack Beastman.
Attack Beastman from both sides would stick with the
Let's
sexual nature of this entire thing.
First thing I see, we're going with.
I didn't know there were trains in Eternia.
Twizzler says attack. Okay. So we're going to 6. All right.
This is bad. If you're going back to 6, it's bad.
The 2 heroes split up, making a wide detour. Both He-Man and Battle Cat arrive opposite sides of the trap that has been set for them. A strong net tied between 2 springy saplings would have made them helpless prisoners that they blundered into it. With a roar, the great green and yellow tiger scatters Beastman and his people. They run into the trees, howling in fright. Only one option, it says turn to 40. So we're going to 40 now, which I believe was what we were going to do if we were returning to the road. So that really didn't make a difference on which way we went there. Leaving Beastman's trap behind, Battle Cat and He-Man head back to the road, turn to 77. Okay.
All right.
I think this was this is a Ladybird book, by the way. 77. The road is well used and heads through the evergreen forest towards a wide grassy plains in the south. There, He-Man hopes to find even faster transport than the faithful. Man, he's going to kick Battle Cat to the side than the faithful Battle Cat, but there's still a long way to go. And then it says turn to 108. Okay.
Ever since you said you didn't like to read, you have done nothing but have to read.
The dark night fades into cool dawn light as Eternia's sun rises over the distant hazy mountains. Soon the dense forest thins out and the vast grassy southern plains come into sight. Turn to 15. There's no choices. We're just going back and forth between pages.
Well, you had a choice to get to that point.
That was Skeletor's plan all along.
Right.
Okay, there's a lot of choices on this one. Holy shit. All right. The dawn silence is shattered by a terrible screeching sound. He-Man turns just in time to fend off a hurtling body with his shield. The creature jumps to his feet as Battle Cat hair bristle in anger. A hideous monkey spider.
Oh my
shit!
Oh, and Alan would have really liked that too.
He would have loved it. He would be sculpting that right now.
He'll be
right
making
now.
that, next week.
I'm gonna message.
He's gonna show up in the chat.
Yeah, you gotta.
You should at least watch the replay.
Do I have his? No,
he's at Nova Scotia. They don't have phones.
Oh, that's right. He's up in Canada.
Name Canada.
They don't have Wi-Fi. Right, Ryan?
All right. So the hideous monkey spider has dropped down on He-Man from its perch, high in one of the great trees, looking like a large monkey with spider legs coming from its body. It approaches, dripping poison on the ground. Okay. So we need a D6, Joe. It says roll the die and score using the table below until you get a 6. So we need to roll. We need to keep rolling until we get a wait. Roll the die and score using the table below until you get a 6.
Let me.
Let me add up until you hit 6.
The first roll. Joe disappeared on us. Oh, he went to go get a die.
Joe doesn't have die. I can't. I'm disappointed that Joe doesn't have die right there.
I would have thought that he definitely would have had a D6 just sitting there. In fact, I got a D6 sitting next to me. I should have just grabbed that.
Yeah, we don't need Joe.
Let me see. I got like my little dragon dice thing.
I got my dice, my fancy dice box.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, you got a D6 in there?
I got a bunch of D6s.
All right. Well, I just need one.
All right. Roll it.
I got a D6.
I got a 2.
Okay,
all right.
2.
2 says He-Man fends off the foul creature.
Wait. No, you keep rolling until you get a 6 and add them up. Right? Is that what it said?
Roll the die and score using the table below until you get a 6. No, you got to keep each one. So the first one is he fends off the foul creature. Now roll again.
All right.
Okay.
5.
5 says He-Man knocks the creature out. Turn to 45.
So then.
45 says, leaving the monkey spider behind, He-Man and Battle Cat jog through the wispy grass, down the gently sloping hillside, onto the great southern plain. Turn to 81. Okay. 81. The creature I seek is a horse with a man's mind. Through the human side... Though the human side is tempered with a horse's natural nervousness, He-Man turns to the great cat. A huge tiger nods in agreement. I understand you, He-Man, he growls in reply. If you wish, I will return to Castle Grayskull. He-Man tells his friend to do this, to return to Castle Grayskull. If He-Man doesn't want Battle Cat to leave, then the two continue deeper into the plain. So Battle Cat leaves or Battle Cat stays?
Stays. It's my vote.
Yeah, why would you not want Battle Cat?
We still haven't rolled a 6.
Well, I don't know.
I think it was like until you get someplace where you know what I mean. Like
6 would also go to 45. So it was the same thing. So like let's say he would have rolled a 1. it says He-Man is bitten on the leg, turn to 25, and then it adds other things, and then it sends you back here. Or if you roll a 3, it says He-Man wounds the creature, add 1 to your next throw, and it just kind of keeps going until you. Anyway, but now keep Battle Cat or send him back to Castle Grayskull.
Keep him.
Keep him.
Okay, that means
Everybody
returning
needs a friend.
105. 105 says He-Man decides that the creature he seeks will not be afraid of Battle Cat, so they continue into the dry grassy plain. Turn to 96. 96 says the sun climbs higher in the sky. In the distance, Battle Cat spots a tiny figure coming closer and closer. Soon he is able to tell He-Man that it is the Thunder Horse approaching quickly. The strange creature stops suddenly, snorting in the air and stomping its foot as it smells the cat. If He-Man tells Battle Cat to return to the castle, go to 139. If he calls out to the Thunder Horse, 146. So call out to the Thunder Horse or send Battle Cat away.
Call out.
Call out.
Call out to the Thunder
Why are they
Horse.
trying to get rid of my cat, yo?
Okay, this is the Thunder Horse.
It's fabulous.
I could have done better.
Thunder Horse.
Not with horses.
He says, I bring you greetings from Castle Grayskull, shouts He-Man. I need your help to cross the sands of time. Thunder Horse does not reply. He stamps his foot and snorts at Battle Cat. He-Man knows that he will not come nearer with the huge green tiger remains there. They're trying to get you to send Battle Cat again. If He-Man sends Battle Cat home, go to 139. If he wishes to try to persuade the nervous creature to help him, 111.
Yeah, now I'm just going to be stubborn here. I'm not getting rid of my cat.
No, persuade him because He-Man's got the Riz. He can do it.
Yeah,
That's right.
he got that
He has
charisma.
he has the
I'm
what
already
do you
in
call
11.
it? The power.
Yeah.
He-Man says, "You need not fear." Blah blah blah.
Oh, you're not fear.
You need not fear, my friend.
So much for the Riz.
Yeah,
You need not fear,
my friend.
he says,
your
"Battle
friend."
Cat will not harm you."
His good cat.
But Thunder Horse, who cannot overcome his natural fear of tigers, rears up, turns and gallops away in the distance with a cry of "I'm sorry." As he
What do you
runs
do?
away.
Dick.
Put his way out?
Wow. Turn to
What a
73.
Fuck that horse. I mean, not literally. I mean, like, we don't want like we said earlier. Don't actually do that, right, Curtis? Right.
Yeah, we said that earlier.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy, Bushati. Easy.
It is a long walk under the hot sun that lies ahead for He-Man and Battle Cat. They know the importance of their task, so they trudge onward through the dry grasses and strange plants of the plains. Battle Cat tenses and turning his head to one side, he says, I hear a distant flapping sound, He-Man. It could be Buzz-Off, but it could be an evil creature. Screech. Which it is, I cannot tell. If He-Man decides to run for cover under one of the few trees, turn to 118. If he wants to wait until Battle Cat's sharp eyes pick out the flying creature, turn to 132. So hide or wait for Battle Cat to see what it is.
I'm He-Man. I ain't hiding for
Yeah,
shit.
I think wait. I agree. Wait.
All right, 118.
It's getting towards the end. We're gonna die here.
118. He-Man and Battle Cat make a dash for the nearest tree. They are just in time as the evil Screech appears from behind a low hill. Loaded down with his bomb pack, without seeing the two heroes, Screech continues on his way, still searching the plain for He-Man. Turn to 53. 53 says... it is not long before the two heroes reach the dusty edge of the sands of time. Stretching before them is a mile upon mile of barren gray sand and a few ruins from an earlier time. Battle Cat looks at He-Man. Here our paths must part. Damn, you've kept him this whole time, and he's still going to fucking leave you. He says, I will return to Castle Grayskull and tell Stratos to bring water to you. The green and orange cat turns and lopes off. Is that a word? Lope?
Yeah.
Lope.
Loping is a motion like a...
Okay. He lopes off into the distance while He-Man starts the journey across the burning desert. fucking
That seems like a horrible idea.
What is a bomb pack? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. It's a pack with bombs, apparently.
I'm thinking you can fake this.
Steadily, He-Man
Like a
climbs
really
the top
cool
of
pack.
each huge sand dune. 2 more dunes to go. As sand blows in his face, again and again, he climbs until at last the dunes become still, flat expanse of sand. He-Man is getting very thirsty by now, and the scorching heat is beginning to affect him. Turn to 33. 33. One more page. All right. In the distance, dark speck is now growing in size. As it moves towards it, it is Screech again, wonders He-Man. Searching in vain for a hiding place, the emptiness around him. Roll a die and see if you get 1, 2, or 3. We turn to 17. If we get 4, 5, or 6, we turn to 28.
Screech is going to drop it at a higher level.
Got a 1.
A 1. So we go to 17.
Well, this ain't.
We should have known better than to trust my dice.
It is a great relief to He-Man when he sees the friendly shape of Zor come into sight. Soon, the great bird lands near the sweating He-Man. Battle Cat returned to Castle Grayskull and told us of your need of water, says Zor. I have also brought some food, but I cannot stay long. Grayskull is under attack from Skeletor's horde. The water is very welcome, says He-Man. The bad news is, but that is bad news. Return now and help the defense of the castle. Zor returns to the air and shouts, "Good luck!" and is gone.
You
Turn
don't
to
tell
79.
me what to do.
He-Man would be there already if he had his mount.
No shit.
Yeah, really?
79. He-Man eats and drinks as much as he needs and packs what is left of his water and food into a single pouch. He tucks that into his belt and marches onward, feeling much better. The sun sinks below. The sun sinks lowly, and evening comes as He-Man trudges through the desert. Night falls, bringing with it a chilly breeze, but still he walks on. All through the cold night, he continues, snatching an hour's sleep at midnight. With dawn, the sun returns, rising over the desert. Turn to 14.
So he's taking a nap and a break.
It's got to be done soon.
I know they're taking some liberties with He-Man here, haven't they?
Right.
No shit.
I've never seen He-Man like stop. Yeah, I need to save Castle Grayskull, but I'm gonna have a snack first.
Can we get a protein bar, please?
Get those muscles.
Charcuterie board.
And I need a nap.
Carefully, He-Man approaches the hole in the ash gray ground. As he nears it, the ground gives way under his feet, sending him sprawling into darkness. When the dust has settled, He-Man finds himself sitting in a tunnel leading towards Snake Mountain. Up above, the sky shines down through the large hole. There is no way up. He-Man must go down the tunnel. Turn to 24.
This is so Freudian.
He-Man can't jump 50 feet high.
Apparently not. The tunnel is low and dark, lit only by occasional glowing rock. Sometimes the roof forces He-Man to crouch low. At other times, he soars upward to great height, or it soars upward to great height. It was through one of these thin areas that He-Man fell into the tunnel. In the distance, he thinks that he can hear a faint sound of hammering, but it may be his imagination. Turn to 39. Going to 39. Suddenly, the faint hammering is replaced by a much louder noise. Is it the sound of grinding or burrowing? Roll a die and see what you get.
Grinding, baby.
It is a 2.
So then we go to 44. 44 says, the sound becomes much louder as the tunnel wall begins to crumble away. Out comes a vast worm-like creature covered with heavy, faintly glowing armor, plating, and horns. That's what we got.
What?
Yeah.
That looks like a rubber with a French tickler
That's a
on
sex toy.
Yeah.
If He-Man wants to remain still and let it pass, turn to 60. If He-Man wants to attack it, turn to 74.
Let it pass, man.
I ain't saying shit.
Get back to mom's drawer.
So we're not going to attack the giant penis creature?
This is
I'm
This
thinking
whole
no.
thing is a Freudian nightmare right here, man.
Yeah. I don't want to see He-Man wrestling that worm.
He-Man freezes, not with fear, but through caution. The creature has done him no harm yet. The giant armored worm eventually grinds its way through to the other side of the tunnel and disappears.
So he falls down a dark hole. He meets a giant steel worm, and it grinds past him.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe grinds on.
It disappears into the tunnel, back into its own dark world. Carefully, He-Man digs his way through the tunnel and continues on his journey. Turn to 78.
I'm almost feeling like this is too inappropriate for Offworld.
It is almost.
Terrence did say he wanted an adult style.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're getting it.
He-Man hurries through the dark
He-Man's
tunnel
getting
towards
it.
Snake Mountain. He knows that every second counts. Yeah, now that he stopped for a snack.
And a nap.
Except for those
You can tell that
45 seconds where I ate that snack.
Curtis. You can tell they wrote this for fat kids like us.
After what seems
Gotta
like
take
an
a break,
age,
man.
he begins to hear sounds of mining more clearly. Soon he is rushing deeper and deeper into the mines. Turn to 131.
Sure he is.
All this exercise,
Deep
man.
now,
You gotta-
baby.
you gotta meet something.
I'm tired from turning the pages. Fuck.
Yeah, really.
Okay, 131. The Skelecons drop their mining tools and flee in terror at the sight of He-Man. Without Skeletor to drive them on, they are lazy and cowardly. At last, He-Man reaches the deepest part of the mine and enters the small chamber. Turn to 121.
Yeah, it is.
The comment section right now is going nuts.
I mean, it's really just Michael.
Yeah. He's having a good time.
The memory draining stone lies in the center of the chamber. He-Man approaches it carefully. Suddenly, there's a flash, and out of a cloud of dark green, foul-smelling smoke steps Skeletor, the Lord of Destruction. So, He-Man, you have come this far, but you will go no further. Prepare to die. He laughs. And then we
He-Man,
turn to 136.
I see you have discovered Snake Mountain's butthole.
This is-
People have discovered Snake Mountain's
you will
butthole.
never take this polyp away from.
Skeletor raises his Havoc staff, and He-Man stands ready with the power blade drawn and shining with energy.
Finally.
Roll a die.
Yes.
Alrighty, here we go. 3.
3. Says He-Man blocks the Havoc staff with his magic shield. Roll again.
That was a 3, so I'll roll again.
We
6.
6. He-Man knocks Skeletor unconscious with a blow from his mighty power blade. Turn to 150, which
Oh my
I
God.
believe is the last
Please tell
one.
us. Nice.
Yeah. With Skeletor lying unconscious on the floor of the chamber, He-Man rushes across the small gray stone that has caused all the trouble. Raising the power blade high above his head, he then brings its magic down its magic edge, slicing it into it. The pebble burst into hundreds of pieces, and Man-at-Arm's memory goes back into him over the many months.
I thought Duncan was going to go, no, my brain. Why would you destroy?
Back at Castle Grayskull, Man-at-Arms suddenly looks up and says, "My memory!" he shouts. It has returned. He-Man must have conquered Skeletor at last. Quickly, Man-at-Arms sets about repairing and recharging the machines that have remained idle for so long. Armed with the newly working energy weapons, they make Skeletor's band of evil followers turn tail and flee. Foul creatures scatter into the countryside as bright blue laser beams flash toward them from the castle. When all is
80s
when
rock
all
theme
is quiet
starts to
once
play.
more, Man-at-Arms and Teela ride out in battle ram to rescue He-Man from Snake Mountain. They pick him up from the very top of the mountain, where he stands in triumph. The dark and deadly side of Eternia is, for this moment, defeated. The Masters of the Universe are one step closer to the total destruction of all that is evil.
If Fisto would have been involved, that would have been over quick.
I can't believe they didn't fit Fisto in there, because Fisto would have fit in there
Especially
really
in the
well.
The cave,
right? He would have fit that cave like a glove.
There you go.
Yeah.
If Man at Arms had lost his memory and then regained his memory, how did he remember that he lost his memory? That's my question.
I don't know.
I wonder if there's any way to actually lose.
I don't know. I mean, in the Batman one there was, so I don't know.
I bet there is. No, I'm sure there is.
I found my Which Way Superman from 1983.
Nice. Let's do that one next time.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, all right, never mind.
No, next time, not next.
Yeah, I meant like
It's like an hour.
We're going to do yours anyway.
All right. Next, we've got Event Horizon. This is stuff going on now or coming up that we're excited for. I will go ahead and kick us off and just say, House of the Dragon. Holy shit, dude! If you aren't watching House of the Dragon, dude, you're missing out, because that is some good fucking television.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, they just had the last episode of this season. There's one more season left, and gosh dang, that's a good show. That show is so fucking good.
They had a little touch of Braveheart in that final episode. I loved it.
Oh, dude, that's the guy. That's the Prima Nocta guy. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, his part in there. I saw some guy. We're not going to give any spoilers or anything, but some I saw like a reel where a guy was saying that might be the best single season character arc for a character, like a character that's not in the whole series but just appears for one season and just kills it and takes over.
You love that guy. He had
he's great.
He's a
four
freaking
sentences
star.
of lines, and he was fantastic, man.
He was awesome. Stole every scene he was in. So
he's going to be at Cincinnati Comic Expo next month. I bet his line.
Oh, is he? Oh, that's
crazy.
Cool.
Oh yeah. And I just got to say, listen, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna give any details. But going into this season, I fucking hated Aegon, and now I kind of like him, man.
They're making you like him.
Yeah,
there's a reason.
Even midway through this season, I'm like, I fucking hate this guy. He's just a spoiled piece of shit.
Don't worry, you'll hate him again.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Depends on. Well, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I'm really liking him.
Yeah, you're gonna hate him again.
He said Alan said he just left a cornfield. Alan, we just went through. I mean, big of myself. We just went through He-Man and the Memory Stone, where he was chasing Beastman, and
he got attacked by an 8-legged monkey spider.
Yeah, he got attacked by a monkey spider.
Show him the monkey spider for sure.
Brad did not like that part of the story.
Here, let me look at the monkey spider. Look at that, Alan.
Gotta make that, man. That's incredible.
How fucking cool is that?
Monkey spider.
Monkey spider.
Monkey
If Alan doesn't do a monkey spider, there's something wrong with this world. All right. So that was I know there's some stuff. There's some stuff at the theater right now. I know Hayes was talking. Go ahead, Hayes. You're talking about movies that I think I can wait till streaming, but you thought not. Go ahead, tell me about it.
I saw the end of Oak Street last night. It was really good.
Jurassic Park Drive.
Better than. Well, I'm not going to say better than Jurassic Park, not by far, but the best dinosaurs since the original Jurassic Park.
He-Man did not call for Darla. He should have.
And one of the best dinosaur deaths ever. Really.
Overall, the movie was good, though. Was the movie good?
Yeah, really good. The kids were even good. I was worried about the kids. The kids were good. They did not market this movie very well. It is.
I mean, it was all over every preview when I went to the movies. It was at every preview.
The marketing to me tells me it's like a scary,
it leans that way.
Armageddon type thing.
Yeah.
It looked like what's the one where nobody can talk?
Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place. It looked like a Quiet Place type of thing.
A Quiet Place is
family
fantastic.
sticking together, trying to live through whatever situation that they're in with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, but there's a lot of conflicting dynamics with the family when it first starts, and they do a really good job of interweaving that and character growth. And I mean, Anne Hathaway and Hugh McGregor are just, at the top of their game. So it's that Anne Hathaway especially was really good. I thought I was going to hate Anne Hathaway in like the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie, and then she okay, I like her.
It's weird. Like, I think I hate Anne Hathaway in like half the movies she is in.
It's the character she plays,
and I love her in the other half.
Yeah,
she's
just that good. She just makes you hate her for that character.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see. I still need to see
What's up, Jason?
Super Troopers next week.
Yeah, that's another one that I think I can wait on.
Green Lantern starts Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
First 2 episodes of Ted Lasso were amazing. Not as good as the regular season, but still good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're almost done with Little House on the Prairie, and it's pretty freaking good, man.
The new series.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I'm watching the old series now, and I tell you what, I like it. It's a good show, but dude, Charles Ingalls gets kicked in the dick all the time, man. Every time they think that they're getting ready to get ahead, right? They got some crop planted, they get a new, some new horse or whatever. Something fucking bad happens.
Welcome to life.
But
it's not even normal life negative shit. It is like somebody's got it out for him. It's he's getting kicked in the dick every single episode, and it's dude, when is this guy gonna get ahead? It's crazy. So
we were what were we looking at in terms of the real life thing? They added the Osage Indians to this series. They weren't really in the original books, I guess. I mean, maybe as peripheral characters, or whatever. But it was interesting.
I know,
Nelly. Did you see the Nelly cameo?
I didn't catch a Nelly cameo in the new series.
So Nelly is when she goes into the woods, and this is not a spoiler for anybody. I mean, who cares? But they go into the woods. They meet those woods people that are around the fire.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy blonde woman who, come here, babe, come here. That's Nelly. That's the Nelly from the series. Yeah, go back and watch it. That's Nelly. It is.
That's crazy.
I thought you were talking about St. Louis Nelly.
Oh, you mean it's the actress that played?
That's the actress who played Nelly in the original series.
I thought you meant that's their version of Nelly.
No. That's the actress who played her in the original.
That's crazy. As far as the Native Americans, after watching the new series, I went and watched the old one, and what in the new series is almost the whole season was just the pilot. They basically took the pilot from the original series and stretched it into a whole season, kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. The old series is a little more loosely based. This is more tightly based on the books, I guess. So.
Gotcha.
Whatever it means. Yeah. It's good though. It's wholesome. It's it's not, groundbreaking, but it's fun. It was good.
You guys need to watch T.J. Hooker.
Oh, T.J. Hooker's.
T.J. Hooker.
Laughing.
There's no better toupee on TV than that T.J. Hooker. That's incredible.
All right.
And by better, I mean worse toupee.
Anything else coming up or going on that people are interested in?
I guess the death of Robin Hood went right to streaming, man. I didn't even see
it. Is it already out?
Theater, but yeah, it's out, I think, already. On streaming. Gonna watch that. Oh, hell yeah. Michael Vandal.
What service it's on?
Grizzly Adams. They got to remake Grizzly Adams. That was the greatest show, man. I loved Grizzly Adams.
That was a good show, yeah.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
They're remaking the show I always wanted them to remake, and that's Shogun.
Oh yeah, Shogun was fantastic.
The original Shogun is one of my all-time favorite shows.
The new one was incredible. I'm sorry that they're continuing it, because I don't know why they're doing that. But what, you didn't like the new one or the old one, Curtis?
I don't know. I just felt like shitting on something that Dusty likes.
Oh, I see. Understood.
A show I've been wanting to see,
I like my
SAS
penis.
Rogue
Won't you
Heroes.
shit on that? I mean,
What?
what makes me the gay guy?
Try again,
Well.
please.
There you go.
SAS Rogue Heroes. It's World War II, Paddy Mayne, British Special Forces, the beginning of the British Special Forces. It was like a BBC, and then they had it on. I can't remember whatever, but it's on Amazon now, so you can watch at least the first season of Amazon this month. And I watched the first 2 episodes, and it's really good. So I'm gonna have to buy it because I'm not gonna get another streaming. It's the same streaming that has like From on it, the MGM or whatever.
MGM.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to just buy it on DVD because
New season of Reacher.
Yeah, I gotta start that.
New season of Reacher this week.
Did they drop the whole season or just a few
I
episodes?
think they just dropped the first episode.
First episode? Okay.
Can't wait.
I need to check that. That's on Amazon?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And they have a new show that's coming on right after the completion of the season about Neagley. She's getting her own spin-off show.
Okay. All right.
So we'll get to watch her eat cereal a hell of a lot more.
So, question for you guys. So COVID, like the theory had been COVID kind of killed movie theaters, right? Like you couldn't really compare box office pre-COVID and after COVID. Like it's just not the same. And now all of a sudden, Odyssey just made $1 billion, and Spider-Man is on its way to $2 billion. Is it that movie theater experience is back, or it just has to be a super fucking blockbuster in order to bring people out?
I think that
Super
I think it's
blockbuster.
both.
Yeah,
I went and watched Spider-Man on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a movie guy, but I like watching the Marvel movies in the theater. My daughters wanted to go, and there was quite a few people there, and it was like a Sunday at noon showing, and the theater was probably half full.
Yeah, a couple weeks in.
Yeah, and so I think the movie is what matters. Maybe if Hollywood would stop making crap, then more people would go to the freaking theater.
Here's the thing I don't understand though. Like unless it's just how excited you are based on the trailer, because like Spider-Man was sold out for the first like few days of it ahead of time. And like we haven't seen that with Marvel movies before. So yes, I've seen it, and I think it's a good movie. But people were really excited about seeing it before it even came out. It's not like they waited for the word of mouth and then we're going. So like, do you just
Well, they knew Spider-Man, they knew Punisher, and they knew another character. Pretty much everybody knew at this point.
Doomsday has been announced, and I think that people were expecting some lead up to Doomsday. I think Doomsday has a lot of people.
I think people were expecting more of a lead up to X-Men, honestly, but like,
that's Doomsday, but that's Doomsday.
Yeah,
the trailer for Doomsday shows
Doomsday will be, it will be ultimately. Yeah, you're right.
Eventually,
yeah.
It's all going to be about X-Men from here on out until.
Oh
X-Men
yeah, for sure.
Everything
but I mean, I think all you have to
lead
do
up
is
to
have. Sorry, go ahead, Dusty.
No, go ahead, Trevor.
Oh, you have to have Tom Holland, Zendaya, and John Barenthal, who were both in Spider-Man and The Odyssey, which is insane. Like those three people in $2 billion plus movies, man.
Not to mention
crazy.
the TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the formula is. I mean, I would have thought that a Star Wars movie would do really well. I would have thought that the He-Man movie, especially after the word of mouth got out that it's a good movie, I thought that it would have picked up in the weeks following, and it just never did. I don't know what the answer is.
I think Star Wars is
even
over,
those horror films, the Backrooms and Obsession, like those didn't cost jack shit to make, and those did amazing.
I think Mando would have done done better if they'd come out with that movie sooner. If they did that after season
Timing.
1, I think it would have been probably
Timing is everything.
They
for stuff like
waited
that.
too long, and they let some of the shine come off of it before releasing the movie.
Perfect example are the Avatar movies. You have the #1 box office movie of all time, and then you wait 25 years to put out a sequel.
And it's
At that
basically the
point,
same movie.
Everybody's over it.
Yeah.
And with Mando, it's about timing. You wait 2 years after anything worth watching from Star Wars, and then you throw out a movie that's attached to a season that happened.
And nothing
2.5 years
advanced.
ago.
Nothing happened in that movie. Like,
No, but it was still the best thing that they've had theater wise for Star Wars in what?
Yeah, what have they had theater wise for Star Wars?
That's what I'm saying. Like
nothing.
And that's another thing.
Done
Star
with it.
Wars fans right now are very jaded. I myself am very jaded with Star Wars right now.
Same. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like right now, they could announce, Star Wars: The Old Republic story coming to the movie theaters, and I'd be like, I hope they don't screw it up. Instead,
I would go watch it
can't
just
wait to see it.
on hope. That would be my new hope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to be thrilled about it, but I'm so jaded. It's just like
That's
just
what I
hope they
thought
don't screw it
Acolyte
up.
was going to be, and then
It's-
put that crap out.
So okay, this goes back to like lightning round last week when we're talking about Blake's asking about being, you have a dragon, right? And immediately my mind goes to the business side of things. Like I'm thinking about this, like if I'm running a movie theater, like how the fuck do you manage your staff around having weekends where nobody's coming to the fucking theater, and then like a 3-4 week period with Odyssey and Spider-Man in your theater where it is just jam-packed nonstop, and you need like 5 people working concessions and 10-15 people cleaning
And
the
you're
theater.
paying
Like,
them $8 an hour.
like how do you even manage that? Like and you don't know what's going to hit and what's not. I mean, you have some idea of advanced ticket sales and stuff, but like you don't know, man. Like there's some things that you think will be big that just bomb. And then
I think they
that
know. I think they know what's going to be big by the time it gets to the mainstream.
Well, I
theaters.
think what I noticed was at the theater that I went to, Spider-Man was showing like 20 times on like three different screens. Like you take the movies that are big hits and you just play it more often.
Well, yeah, but you still need staffing for all that, right? Like, because if you're filling those same 3 theaters, let's say 6 times across the day, like that's a lot of people that are coming through there that need food, that need drinks, that need, you have to, and then you have to clean the theaters in between. Like you got to turn and burn them because they only got like what 30.
Say they don't really do that.
30 to 40 minutes.
My feet were sticking to the floor. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, well,
that's all about scheduling. It's like working at Papa John's on New Year's Eve. You just know you're going to sell a lot of pizza that night, so you have to have the.
But that's what I'm
people
saying.
there.
Like I don't like if I'm a movie theater owner, right, and I'm trying to staff this, and I saw, hey, we've got a Star Wars movie coming this year, I would have thought that's going to be fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
And then you tell me Odyssey, like I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried that like
Yeah, but you can see advanced sales for that. You know what I mean? Like I
think
think the advanced sales, like in the theaters where it comes out or whatever. I'm sure they've got industry stats, but I mean the thing is like nobody. I don't think there's a lot of people anymore who just like, hey, let's go to the movies. We'll just go to the box office and get tickets. No, you're buying them like 2 days in advance because you don't know, like, you want to pick your seat. You want to make sure you got to
you
go.
don't have to worry about that.
So like let's say,
days in advance how many people are coming to the theater.
Okay, so let's say that even a month ahead of time, right? Let's say a month before Spider-Man and Odyssey come out, that you've got a bunch of sales, you're going to need people, but you haven't employed that many people in forever. And now all of a sudden you got to bring in that many people and train them and get them ready and get them on the schedule. And like, and those people, you've got to try to hope that they want to keep that job, even though they're going weeks and weeks with very little hours. And then all of a sudden they're just going to get bombarded and get a full schedule.
Yeah, but don't you think you have like all those people who are doing everything in that? Like we need 5 people at the concession, and then, we need some people to clean up. They just got that one druid with the, the thing that's standing to take your your ticket. You know what I mean? It's just like theater 10, theater 5, theater 3. You know, he's the only guy doing that.
We have the one person that like can't get out of the chair.
Yeah, well, he used to be a greeter at Walmart, but Walmart laid him off, so now he's over there taking your tickets.
I would say with modern business prices or practices, they're more likely to just work the few people that they have to death rather than bring in temporary help.
Yeah,
that just seems like the way things are.
Oh yeah, like you're cleaning toilets, you're cleaning the thing. You know, like Jimmy, stop making popcorn, go clean theater 10, and then come back and make some, hot dogs or whatever. Yeah. You know, and wash your hands in between, hopefully.
Hayes, you there? Hayes, hello.
Hayes, can you hear us?
No, he had his hand up, but now he's.
Yeah, my headset went out. It times out after a while. See, my theater, I go to 2 different AMC theaters, and both of them have the same amount of people in there, no matter if there's sold out theaters or nothing. You know,
see, that's just bad.
Maybe they'll have one or two. What?
That's bad management.
But they don't need them.
If you were consulting for a movie theater, Blake, are you hearing me?
Yeah,
and they were using the same amount of people, whether they had box office bombs or box office like explosions. What would you tell them if they were using the same staffing regardless of volume?
You're creating a really shitty experience, and you're gonna have problems. But to Hayes' point, I've been to 4 movies in a row now, spread out between AMC, Cinemark, and Regal, and all 3 of those handled the same way. They had a skeleton crew, but there was no lag. There was no issues. I mean, I checked in with my app. I went and got popcorn line, maybe 5-10 minutes at the most. And they had like 3 people running the whole thing. So, when they went to this whole pick your ticket online, because you can't even walk up to a box office, all the box office ticket lines there's nothing there no more. So they got rid of that labor. 90% of the stuff behind the counter is crap for you. It's pre-made. It only takes a couple people to make that for you. So that don't take long. And you can also order it and have it brought to you, depending if you're Regal or whatever, and have it brought to your seat throughout the movie. True. So, I mean, going back to being a person that's in operations and logistics, I would say I think they made the smart move to keep the theaters. They ran the staff down to the bare minimum, but it hasn't affected. I can tell you the last 4 blockbuster movies I've gone to, I didn't feel like I had a bad experience at all. In fact, I enjoyed the movie and I was in and out. So I don't know. I'm sure those people in that industry have had those conversations and those conference calls over and over about where they're operating, stuff, costs are. And, I think the industry is coming back. I really do think, to your point, Curtis, your initial question, I think it has to do with the fact theaters are making a comeback. And I think there's enough good movies that are helping that, which I'm very happy because I love going to the theater. So this is a really good thing to see.
I would say, well, first off, I did want to pull up these couple a great question from Alan. Hayes, do you pay for your headset by the minute? and then he said, put a quarter in it.
Oh, that's funny.
It times out. I don't know why. It times out.
I do think that some of the advances with like the way that they're set up has helped with it. Like I went to one in California, when I was in California last, where you get there, and when you go to the theater, like everything's set up to where you can go through and pick it up like yourself. Like you don't go to the concession stand and they get it. Like you're basically just walking through and like you grab your drink, you grab your candy, you grab your popcorn. Like they have the popcorn already then, and you just grab it all and you take it up there, and it's basically just a register, and you're almost doing like self checkout. So they just need one person. So that is helpful if you can do that. And then, like you guys said, like there's definitely stuff on there now where you can order like real food, like they make in the back, and you can have it ready to where, like if my movie starts at noon and I get there at 11:30, I can walk right up the counter and the food's already ready for me, right? So those things definitely help with that. But yeah, I just think it's interesting that for the longest time, like people were like, "Oh, well, you can't pay attention to box office numbers because it's post-COVID and people don't go there. They're going to wait for streaming and all this and that." And now all of a sudden, we got these two kind of thriller horror flicks with The Backrooms and Obsession that did really well. And then you have that they paid nothing for. Like the budget for those were fucking dirt
$1 million.
cheap.
Yep.
And then these other two that are more like the blockbuster types that are actually doing what it should do and more. Like, I mean, $2 billion for a Marvel movie. Like, we haven't seen that in forever.
Unique, interesting movies. Interesting. I mean, horror is, not always going to do well, especially if it's the same old. But like, these were two unique things, and word of mouth. Like, people are talking about these things. I mean, Odyssey was made for IMAX. Spider-Man, from what I've heard, isn't 3D is not something I do anymore. But I've heard this movie is like great in 3D. Like, if you're going to see it a second time, go to 3D.
I hate 3D.
Here's another.
I do too, but it's great. It sounds like it's made for that. But yeah, I think blockbusters. Also, I think people are getting away from franchises. They don't want I mean, oh yeah, Spider-Man is a franchise, but Spider-Man's a big character and it's kind of standalone now. But fantasy, I think fantasy is going to make a big comeback, man. I think fantasy stuff. I'm surprised He-Man didn't do better than it did. I thought it was good. I'm not even a He-Man fan, and I watched it on streaming, but it was great. It was really good.
It's doing great on streaming.
Yeah, which could be good.
Here's another good thing about Spider-Man is every year you have a cartoon release that people take their kids to. They make great money all the time. It's guaranteed. Then you take a character like Spider-Man, you got all of us going to it for the story, and we can all take our kids and grandkids to it because it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, not your 3-year-old though, or 4-year-old like in my theater, please. Thank you.
I have good, but you shouldn't.
I have a quick good story because, of course, we have to travel like 70 miles to get to the theater. So I go with my wife and her 2 daughters. We get there, we all have to use the restroom. So
Bye, Mark. See you in a second.
Yeah.
I go in, I use the restroom. I come out.
On.
I'm waiting. My wife comes out. Waiting. Next daughter comes out. I go, "What the hell is taking you guys so long?" She goes, "Well, there's only one toilet." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
What?
And she says, "There's only one toilet." And I said, "The men has like 10 stalls plus urinals. Like, the women's side only has one." And she's like, "Yeah." So I was like curious. I went and looked, and they were all using the family bathroom. They stood in line to use the family bathroom. I had to wait like 15 minutes for them all to use the only bathroom.
Were they scared Hayes was going to walk into the regular bathroom?
I got a quick bathroom story. It has nothing to do with movies. It's just funny. I went to see Rush, of course, like a couple of weeks ago. It was the only time I've seen the line for the men's room like 10 times longer than the line for the women's room. There's just no women at a
That's
Rush
because
concert.
of the age of the fans.
No. There's no women at a Rush concert. There's just no women at a Rush.
Yeah, girls aren't into Rush.
When I was a kid, we had just moved to St. Louis, and my dad took me to a Blues game here, hockey game, and they still had the old school troughs.
Oh my God! Yes.
Where you
Yankee
all
Stadium
walk
had
up
those
to
for a
the
while.
same fucking trough.
Yes.
And have to pee in it like next to each other.
Yeah,
and I was like,
barbaric.
I was like,
barbaric.
what the fuck is this? And
It's fucking
like,
barbaric.
I walk in there as like a 7-year-old, and like you've got like these like 40 right, you got like these 30 and 40-year guys that are sitting there with their, and I'm like, I am not walking up and peeing next to them with my little 7-year-old penis. Like, I'm not doing it.
Why not?
I'm sorry, but I am not trough peeing next to a bunch of guys.
What about that Red Rocket?
No, I mean, at this point, I wouldn't care. But as a 7-year-old, I was like, I don't have to go that bad, Dad. I fucking went back to my seat.
Even as an adult male, that is just like barbaric. That is like, what the fuck are we doing here, man?
Who
We're
had
not
that
in like
idea?
ancient Rome here. Like,
Yeah.
like we can put, we're finally putting dividers in between like urinals, which is like, come on.
I like Alan.
I pee on my way to the bathroom and just wash my hands.
At least you're washing your hands. So
Thank you.
I just don't know who
He's washing
thought
his hands
that
in
was
the
a good
trough.
idea. Who was like, okay, we'll put just one thing.
Yeah,
We'll just
it's
put
just a
one big
river.
trough.
It's just a river here, and everybody can just pee into this river that just goes.
That's got to be a holdover from the
Your
Wild
pee
West.
is coming downstream to me. Oh my god,
Crazy, man.
Disgusting.
Crazy.
You walk in, Hayes has got a floaty on.
I did want to bring up one more thing for Event Horizon. Not sure if you guys have seen this, but a little thing for Legion's Con that dropped today from the Legion Forge. Also in combination with Gian Art and Josh Brown Customs and a certain Recon Rage.
It took a lot of people to put this together.
It did. So Blake, tell us what we're looking at here.
Oh yeah, we're looking at the Legion's Con exclusive Recon Rage head sculpt that comes with a couple different components, different ways you can actually show it off, either with the dagger in or you can do the plume. Two different options that way. Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. They reached Jared reached out to me directly first and said, hey, I've got this idea and I've kind of talked to Josh about it, and then we want to do like an exclusive and make your logo the exclusive head sculpt for them for Legion's.
Is this going to be available at Josh Brown's table at Legion's Con?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be at Josh Brown's, Jared, because he's going to be there. I think that's worth. Yeah, it's going to be there. There'll be painted ones and non-painted ones, and I don't know anything about if you can get them, if you can reserve any in advance or not. I'm guessing no, because when I originally talked to Jared, he wants to make it a con exclusive where people actually have to come to the table, but I'm not the deciding factor on that.
Gotcha.
So I'm pretty psyched about it. My input on this was not only my logo, but to add the wings to the helmet. Originally, I said either a set of wings to go in the back with the helmet or on the helmet itself, kind of like a Mercurian helmet kind of add on with the holes and stuff like that. So I was pretty flattered and pretty humbled when they came out and showed this to me, and I was like, whoa, thank you. Like, this is really cool. So, and I in all honesty, whether it was mine or not, I think this thing is badass, and I would definitely be buying it. So yeah.
This thing is cool as shit, and I want to do it in all the different electroplated colors that Blake has for his pens.
Is this a helmet that fits over an existing head, or is it just a head?
It's a good question, actually. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's just a head.
Okay.
That's how it was originally laid out to me. Obviously, the sculpting and the design, the actual production with GN Art, but I'm pretty sure to me, it looks like, because of the way it's sitting on that foam piece, it looks like it might slide over a skeleton head. So,
good question.
Yeah, but I'm guessing it's going to go over a skeleton head. But maybe I'm wrong.
It looks like you can see through the eyes and through the jawbones and stuff.
Yep. So
I really got to change my logo, because I've been talking to Josh Brown about doing something for me. This doesn't work. I got nothing to go by.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really cool.
He's done some great stuff with the YouTube guys.
Let's see.
Makes me want to get my Dang Studio skull logo printed up.
Yeah, see, like you got that. I got to come up with something, man. Got nothing.
Which will be on my new shirts. It looks
There
like.
you go.
It says it's a head. It says each head will come with a removable sword, interchangeable helmet attachments, giving you multiple display options. So it says it's a head.
Yeah, it does say it's a head, but looking at these pictures, felt like Is it a head or is it a helmet? Because of the way it's displayed there, I don't know.
So when you zoom in on this picture, not this one, there's another one, but that's resin right
It's
there.
probably a head, yeah.
That's resin.
There's eyes there. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
eye sockets. It is like a skull.
Oh,
Kind of figure.
Like this part right here is not the foam that from the Nerf dart. That is resin in there.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and even like the one that has the sword going through it, I think the sword's coming at a forward angle.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's coming from the back and going forward. So
I
that
have
it
a couple more
comes out under the teeth. So
I have a couple development pictures. I'll see if I can find them, and it is angled.
Looks like
I
his
have
tongue's
I have a side profile picture of it. It is angled.
gotcha.
I love the one with the sword in the head because it looks like his tongue's hanging.
I like all the looks, but yeah, I'm gonna need multiples of those. Those are cool. All right. Let's see. That means that it
Wait,
is.
I got just one more thing real quick. Insomniac released a trailer for the Wolverine game that's coming out.
Oh, nice.
And it looks really good. A lot of people were worried that it wasn't going to be violent, because they did the Spider-Man games. There's a lot of violence in it. A lot.
I mean, even the early trailers that they showed had a lot of violence in it.
Yeah, he murders the hell out of people. But they show.
Do they have a release date on that?
They might actually. It's getting close. They show Omega Red in the trailer, Mystique in the trailer.
Oh, nice.
It looks really good.
It got me wanting to buy a PlayStation, but this weekend
I'll wait for the
looking at
PC
console
release.
prices,
But yeah, I don't.
and I don't think I'll be buying a PlayStation anytime soon.
I bought a video game this past week that I've been playing. Yeah, I picked up MLB The Show 26. I've been playing some baseball. So,
Did you ever finish Guardians of the Galaxy?
no. I think I got like 3/4 of the way through, but I stopped playing video games for a little bit, and then I was just like the other day I was like, man, I used to enjoy playing that baseball game. I'm gonna grab one of those. So,
Hey, Curtis, I sent you 2 pictures to show on your.
Joe, did you see the re-release of War in the North?
Well, it's yes, I did. It is just a re-release with a patch, though. It's not a remaster. So, as long as people
not so much.
temper their expectations,
Great game.
It was a great game.
I'm going to download it.
It's super cheap. It's like what, $20? I think it's worth $20. The story is good and stuff. It's just they upscaled the textures and did like a patch so some of the stuff works better, but it's not a remaster, so don't expect like it's not rebuilt or something. It's the same game that we played in 2020.
I mean, up until Baldur's Gate 3, I hadn't played a video game probably since 2015. So.
Right. Yeah. I think it's worth getting though. That one I thought had a really good like they keep the original story and that one's just like a side story. It was a good story for a game, but
that's cool.
I'm gonna
check it.
I just want people to temper their expectations. It's not a new game, we're just playing the old game. So.
Yep.
So here's a couple looks of that. So yeah, that sword is definitely coming out the front. So
yep.
Yeah, that's a head. So
yep.
It's a skull.
It does look like that foam is in the eye, though.
Yeah,
if you zoom in on
that's resin right here.
Yeah.
I like the detail and the feathers too. How they got.
Dude,
there's
this
some
might
really
be
good
my favorite custom head I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
this is going to be fun to dry brush all of this detail right here. So even just this part, like here, let me zoom in on this one. Like you can see all the metal
rivets.
detail in there, like very distressed and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So that's cool. Killer stuff.
Yes.
But it's now time for this week. Theaters. We're gonna skip over primary objective. It's Green Lantern. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, Green Lantern's coming out
Sunday.
I mean, I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I've been trying not to watch anything. I just know that the pictures, the whatever, the costumes look like dog shit in my opinion. But I don't know. Hopefully, the series is good. We'll see.
They
here we go.
released the first 5 minutes of it online.
Yeah.
And
I heard people
It's
weren't
hardcore.
happy. Okay, I heard people weren't happy, but they also showed. I think I put that in our OffWorld chat, but they released Warner Brothers released something showing that they used AI to determine the look of Lobo in the Supergirl movie, and people were pissed.
Mm. Yeah, but that's insane. Like, why did he looks like Lobo? Like, what? I mean, I don't understand.
I don't know,
why
but
they need AI for that. Like, you have.
Instead of using actual designers or people that have worked on the comics or whatever,
Marvel's done it too.
Understood, but they didn't put it out as a fucking press release. It's one of those things. Like, what did you expect people to do? Like, did you think that people were going to be excited for that? Like, why would you put that out as a press
Marvel
release?
put it out as an intro to a show, and then everybody else was like,
pretty dumb.
Wait a minute.
All right, let's see what we land on. We got 2018.
Okay.
2018. Pre-COVID.
Still in the summer. That's not what I wanted. We want this.
Hobbit. 5 Armies, maybe? No.
Yeah, maybe.
2018. Too far. And we are looking for Augruary 14th.
Augruary.
Here we go. Number 1 at the box office this week is The Meg. Rescue mission
that's not good.
To the bottom of the ocean is terrorized by a massive prehistoric shark. Next, we have Mission Impossible Fallout.
Nice.
Terrorists plan to detonate 3 plutonium cores for a simultaneous nuclear attack on different cities. Ethan Hunt, along with his IMF team, sets out to stop the carnage. Next, we have Christopher Robin. Working class family man Christopher Robin encounters his childhood friend Winnie the Pooh, who helps him rediscover the joys of life. He also talks to this other friend of his, Mark.
Oh, bother.
Now we already need the mustache.
My beard is gone.
Boy, this is a terrible week. I'll be right back.
Next, we have Black Klansman. In this story,
we know where Mark's going.
In this story, inspired by true events, Ron Stallworth, an African-American Colorado police officer, successfully infiltrates the local branch of the Ku Klux Klan with the help of a white Jewish colleague. So, next we have Slenderman. In a small town in Massachusetts, a group of friends fascinated by the internet lore of Slenderman attempt to prove that he doesn't actually exist until one of them mysteriously goes missing. Then we've got Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. 5 years after the event of Mamma Mia, Sophie prepares for the grand reopening of the Hotel Belladonna as she learns more about her mother's past. Then we have The Spy Who Dumped Me. Best friends Audrey and Morgan unwittingly become entangled in an international conspiracy when one of them discovers that the boyfriend who dumped her was actually a spy.
And then we wonder why movies were dying at this time.
Yeah.
Then we have, come on, look at this list. We got Crazy Rich Asians.
That movie's awesome.
This contemporary romantic comedy based on a global bestseller follows native New Yorker Rachel Chu to Singapore to meet her boyfriend's family. Next, we have Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. Count Dracula and company participate in a cruise for sea-loving monsters, unaware that the boat is being commandeered by the monster-hating Van Helsing family. Dun, dun, dun!
That's drama right there.
And then we have Equalizer 2.
Finally.
Robert McCall serves unflinching justice for exploited and oppressed, but how far will he go when that is someone he loves? And that is it for the top 10. Number 11 was Ant-Man and the Wasp, which doesn't really get much better. There's some bad stuff in there. All right. Starting at the bottom as always, Blake, you are first. What are you seeing?
I'm going to go see, it's either down to, let's see, Mission Impossible or Equalizer 2, and I think I'm going to go see Equalizer 2. I like that series. Denzel Washington does a great job in that. So I think I didn't get to see 2 in the theater, so I definitely want to go and watch that one there.
Okay. Joe?
Ironically, the only movie I've seen on this list is The Meg. It was not good. I don't know. I should have rolled a 10-sided dice to see. I guess The Equalizer too. I like Denzel Washington.
It's a good one.
Hayes.
I was going to go see Mission Impossible and watch Henry cock his arms again, but I'm going to go see Crazy Rich Asians. I love that movie.
You want to see Henry's what again?
Henry, he cocks his arms. He does the arm cock.
I
Okay.
gotta pay more attention.
Trevor?
I'm staying the fuck home, honestly. I'm not going to see any of this shit. There's nothing here I want to see in the theater. I got to pick one? I got to pick one?
Otherwise, you're stuck in this theater forever. So,
is Mark? Oh, Mark's not here. He's not going to see Black.
Yeah,
Panther.
he just popped in.
There he is.
He's not going to.
I go to The Equalizer too, I guess. Whatever.
There you go.
Okay.
It's good. It's a good one.
Mark,
Fuck
take a
Tom
look at the
Cruise.
list so that I don't
Fuck
have
Tom
to ask
Cruise.
you again when I come back to you. Dusty, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I'm going to Equalizer 2, and I'm going up to the people behind the counter and thanking them for having a movie worth seeing.
Okay. Mark.
Why are you laughing, Mark?
Trevor, I hate you.
See?
We know which one he's going to.
Come on, Mark. Let's go.
Oh, God help me. I'm going to go see Mission Impossible Fallout.
It was a good movie, actually. Fuck Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Wow.
With a wink.
I think,
Him and horses.
man, I think that I'm going to go see The Meg.
That's a good movie.
I don't know that it
not.
is.
It's horrible.
I haven't seen it, and I don't think it is a good movie. I specifically didn't see it because I thought it was.
Is that the one with Jason Statham?
Yeah.
I've heard that it's a bad movie, but out of all of these things, nothing on this list besides that makes me want to see it on a big screen. And like Big Fucking Shark, like regardless of how shitty the movie is, Big Fucking Shark on a big screen sounds cool.
I will say that it is 10 times better than the sequel. Because I actually watched those movies with my wife. And the second one, oh my God, I watched that one first. And it was so bad. Like, just horrible.
Isn't that the one where he punches the shark?
Is it? I don't even remember.
I know one of them. He actually like haymakers a shark.
I will say in the second one, the shark eats a T-Rex, so that was kind of cool.
So there you go. That tells you how good it is.
That's all you need to know. Yeah.
Just look that up online.
And so the end of Elm Street probably is not as good as Hayes is telling you.
Oak Street.
Oak Street, yeah.
Oak Street.
Yep.
The end of Elm Street would have been much better.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a I
With
think that's a porn.
Alan says he's going to go see Slenderman. Not a big surprise.
Yeah, not a surprise.
I am says I'm going to
see
to anything just to watch the previews for hopefully a better movie coming up and going home. Hank says Black Klansman is pretty good. You're not going to convince
good.
Mark. You can keep your comments
is very
to yourself.
good. It is
Not
a big screen movie, but it's a good movie.
And then Alan says that's one where Jason Statham jumps the shark.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mark sneaks into Black Klansman wearing a.
Hey.
Never mind.
No.
Nope.
Hey.
Nope.
Okay. You know what?
Wearing a mask.
Nope.
Okay.
COVID mask.
You know what? We're going to put this to bed right now.
Nope.
Yep, like this.
This is an important message from the Let's Go Offworld podcast. The people you are about to watch on the show are complete morons. You should not take anything they say seriously or be offended by it, because once again, they are morons. In fact, you shouldn't even be watching this. Don't you have something better to do on a Friday night? Maybe reevaluate your life choices. That is all.
Brings us to lightning round.
Before
Lightning
That
round.
was the most lightning we've had so far.
Hey, before we get lightning round, you're just gonna keep shutting me up, aren't you?
I'm just worried that it's going to go even further off the rails. So
No,
yeah.
it's not.
I know.
Can you embiggen me real quick?
Oh,
no.
I really don't want to.
All right,
this is
listen,
our last
I'm
show.
gonna,
That mustache is not helping anything right there.
No, I'm going to put this to bed right now about this, quote unquote.
Looks like a cue ball with a mustache.
Don't ask me your mind for nothing.
This was my third custom ever, and if I'm such a racist,
Oh no,
That's not.
That's not helping. No.
that was my third custom. So if I was such a racist, I wouldn't have done this.
Some of
So,
my best
just-
customs are.
Calm your tits, Dusty. Calm your tits, Dusty.
1 out of 3 of my customs are black.
I know. I didn't say 1 out of 3. I said my third one.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god!
You guys are bad, man.
Lightning round.
You guys are bad.
Trevor's wife is already able to mute and delete himself.
Here we go.
You keep this shit up, I'm gonna be banned from going to intern or something because they don't want to associate themselves with a racist.
Nobody watches off.
Oh,
you just
that-
gave me a new life goal.
Means
My
nothing. We
Jeremy's
you're
been on
not.
this show.
That's
Yeah, but
different. That's an
doesn't
after
one-
party.
Yeah, that's an after.
Oh,
Yeah, people actually
James.
watch the after party.
no.
Nobody
James,
watches
no,
this,
James,
Mark.
no.
You're fine.
It'll get back to him.
All right,
Jesus Christ.
Blake, lightning round. Or save us, please.
First one's going to be really
Never
simple.
go
A
here
little
again.
nice one. So start with Trevor.
Oh shit!
You have your choice. Your best. What do you like better, Star Wars or Star Trek, and why? Like a valid
Oh,
reason.
gee, I wonder.
I know where it's going to go.
I mean, I like Star Trek. I like the original series. I like the Next Generation after that. And, but Star Wars is just, it's more like fantasy. It's more like space fantasy, heroic, exciting. I mean, I like Star Trek, but it's more of a moral tale.
More of an opus.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. Star Wars.
Yeah. All right. Star Wars it is. Dusty.
Star Wars.
Awesome.
I like
Same
the
thing.
epic fantasy over the science, futuristic realism stuff,
Yeah.
Okay. Curtis.
Star Trek, and it's not even close.
Wow.
I
Boo.
for me, it's like that. The future possibilities of what it could be like, and space exploration and work, different. I mean, when I'm watching the original series, like when I'm a kid and I'm watching the original series and I'm seeing, like a black woman on there, like you didn't see that on TV a lot back then. And then, you get into Next Generation, you see these, like, they got aliens on there, they got a robot, and they got all these, like, they're all working together and stuff, and they're just exploring, and they're trying to be awesome, and they've got doors that open up automatically, and they got food processors that they just say Earl Grey tea hot, and it's there, and it's just amazing, and I love it. And I just think it's amazing. I would love to be on a spaceship and just explore. I just think it's awesome. I like that way better than space wizards and bureaucracy, government bullshit.
Trevor. Go for it, Trevor.
I have to, like, I get the science of it. It's cool. But as a show, this is the most talky science fiction ever, and like you didn't like Andor because they're talking too much and they're doing paperwork and they're like that's Star Trek, man. Like
I don't
it's
care about
all
politics. They don't talk
discussions
politics
about-
on. There's no politics in Star Trek.
Oh, it's politics. Oh my God, it's so much politics in Star Trek. Come on, man.
Not at all.
It's
Not
all
at all.
politics.
They've
It's
eliminated
totally
currency.
politics.
There's no currency in Star Trek.
They literally had like a
Dummy bastards.
I won't say the word because they're gonna get banned. But like the German, like they had a whole episode about that. Some of the other stuff was about like a computer controlling an entire planet. You know what I mean? Like it's just a lot of politics in that.
It's exploration and cool stuff, and I love it. I didn't say shit about
It's
yours.
great.
You guys
No,
like
it's
yours.
great.
That's
I'm
cool.
just. No, I know you like it. It's great. But I don't understand why you don't like things like Andor.
Here's
very
what I'll say.
similar to
When
the-
I watch Star Trek,
saying.
I actually feel good. There you go.
Okay.
I enjoy it.
So
I would
Andor
love to
was
be
pretty
in that
uplifting.
time frame. If you put yourself in the Star Wars universe, right? It is constant shit. Like either you're with the bad guys or you're living in fucking terror and bullshit. Star Trek is actually fun. It's a fun place to be. Like if you're one of those characters, you're like, hey, this is a great time. I'm enjoying life.
Curtis is just looking forward to making out with a Borg Joe.
Except
That's
maybe,
all it is.
Well,
That
duh.
works.
or Hura, who couldn't wear pants, apparently, according to, Star Trek.
There's no problem with
This
that.
is in my future, and it's Curtis.
Hell yeah.
All right, next.
Next, Joe.
Me? All right. I love both, but I prefer Star Trek because it gives me hope that the human race will mature
I can
at
already
some
see-
point and grow up and reach their potential and actually do some good. So
Good luck with
I
that.
can already see this is going to be a time, and Blake's going to have to break it.
not a
Yeah,
competition.
I don't
We're
think
just
it's going to
saying
be.
what we like.
I think Joe and I are going to be the two Star Trek, but okay, we'll see.
Well,
I
I'm
think,
No, I
I
think
think
no,
Mark's going to
no,
be
I'm
Star
not sure
Trek.
about that.
There'll be 3 Star Treks. Go ahead, Ace.
Unless you have a red shirt, that's true.
I love Star Trek. I grew up on Star Trek, but there is nothing that I love more than Star Wars when it comes to like a make believe type thing. I eat, breathe, sleep Star Wars. I'm always looking forward to Star Wars. I'm so hoping there's a Starfighter trailer here any minute that they're going to leak online. I love anything that makes me
23 is this
feel
weekend.
an emotion, and like, because there's not much that does that anymore. But Star Wars, like, I couldn't tell you how many times Star Wars has brought me to tears, and I love it. I love it so much, and it's so vast.
See, that's the difference. I don't like tears. I like happiness.
But sometimes it's happy tears. Sometimes it's like
if
just really
you're
happy.
crying happy tears, then you're a pussy.
Well, I'm a pussy then, because I am secure in my masculinity.
That
and
explains
I
the
will cry.
pain.
You're watching Little House on the Prairie, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not crying.
Oh, I bet you are.
I'm getting mad, but I'm not crying.
You will be.
I'm learning
Oh, yeah.
lessons. I learned a lesson
You
this
will
week
be.
that if you tell your wife to do something and then you add the word woman at the end of it, that really helps. That works.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah.
Did you learn
Yeah,
that
just-
from Pa
it's
or
like an
one of the?
no, it's
Cretan-
Garvey,
one of the
one of his
Cretans in the-
buddies.
yeah. Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, if you add one, it's like an exclamation point at the end of your statement, like give me some dinner, woman. And it's like boom, like that means now.
I can't
like,
wait
you
to see
better-
the exclamation point under your eye next week. If you try
That worked
that.
because it worked on Angie.
No shit.
I want to see you say that to Darla.
I've
That's what
tried.
I
It didn't
mean.
actually work
That's
for a
what
while. I got done with the painting the other day, and I texted her and I said I'm just cleaning up my paint studio, and then I will be down, and I expect some food, woman. And she said, "Bite me," and I was like, "Huh." It worked a lot better on Little House.
That's funny.
That was
all right.
actually one of the pickup lines I used on Angie that worked.
Nice.
I'm about to hurt you, woman.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Mark,
That made her die laughing. So,
come on, Mark, do us proud.
All right, I've got to agree with Hayes. The last 3 Star Wars trilogy movies brought me to tears, and not in a good way. They were so fucking horrible. I grew up with both. I watched the original series in syndication when I was growing up, and I'm going to show my age here. I even went to the movies in '77 to go see Star Wars.
You're already showing your age.
You're not surprising anybody, Mark. Your face shows your age.
But with that being said, Star Trek for me has a place near and dear to my heart. I love Star Trek. As I said, growing up watching the original series in syndication, and I remember being in high school when Fox first launched, and one of their flagship shows was The Next Generation, and it was Star Trek all over again, and it was great, and it was a wild ride. So it's Star Trek for me, hands down.
You're
Dusty.
right, Curtis.
let me just say the thing I remember most about Star Trek was that god awful, annoying sonar ping sound that constantly played during the show. I can have nightmares about hearing that fucking sound. Yes. Yes.
The yeoman whistle.
Attention on the bridge.
All right, Blake, you got the tiebreaker.
So, like everyone else has said, I think everyone's given lip service to the fact they like both, and I do also to a certain point. But near and dear, Star Wars it is for me. That was the very first, I think, really cool movie experience I ever had with my dad. When we stood outside the theater, and back in those days, you're lucky if a theater had 4 theaters, right? You don't have the 12 and the 24 and the 16 and all these other stuff. And we went 3 nights in a row. 2 of the nights, which it rained on us, waiting to get in, had to stand outside. But when we got in there, and I saw my very first New Hope, I was bitten by Star Wars forever, and it's something that I will never forget. And the battle versus good versus evil is a reality in the world. And I like how it polarizes the fact that just because you think you're ahead 1 minute doesn't mean you start partying, because the world can change in a drop of a dime and the evil is just around the corner. And Star Wars paints that picture very, very well of the reality of good versus evil, the Force. So Star Wars all the way for me.
Where's Jeff when you need him? All right.
So the way I look at that one before I say the next question, Star Wars wins. All right, moving along. Number 2, let's start with, Mark's gone. Let's start with Hayes. If you could banish one minor inconvenience forever, what would it be? So one thing that's inconveniencing to you, like something you just really don't like. It's an inconvenience. If you could just get rid of it forever, it would never bother you again, what would that be?
Waiting.
What was that?
Waiting.
Waiting
in lines, or waiting in a queue, or waiting for something. Just the anticipation. I'd get rid of that.
Sounds good. Cool. Mark, you were gone. If you could banish one minor inconvenience in your life forever, what would it be?
Stupid people.
I think you took mine. Yeah. Okay.
I want to change mine. That one's much better.
I think that's
much better.
I think that's major.
Oh, wait a minute. I would be so alone on this show.
Oh, that's a good one, Joe. Nice one, Joe.
Wait, did Joe just call us all stupid?
No, just you, Dusty.
No, Dusty. No.
Just you.
So I'm gonna go next and get mine out of the way, because Twizzler already threw it out there, and that is paying taxes. I know you can articulate one way or another, but for me, you know what? I go to work, I earn my income, and taxes are a real big pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Maybe I I could see a little bit more reasonable, but where it's at now, it's out of control. So if I could not have to pay taxes, that inconvenience for the rest of my life, I'd be pretty fucking happy. So right there with you, Twizzy. All right, Joe.
For me, I think eating.
What?
Eating is an inconvenience. I hate the necessity of it.
You can tell he works in the heat.
I get into doing things and I don't want to stop to eat, but I'm starving, and that annoys the hell out of me. And if I could just
do you not enjoy eating anything?
Eating, no, I don't. I eat for sustenance, and it's just, I don't know. It's a pain in my ass. I don't like having.
You don't enjoy a nice bowl of ice cream?
No, I'm lactose intolerant, Mark. I shit my pants afterwards. So,
how about a piece of chocolate?
If I didn't have to do it, I would prefer that. Then I wouldn't have to stop. A lot of times, especially on my days off, I get up in the morning, I start working on projects, things that I need to get done, and then pretty soon I'm like getting hungry, and I'm like, I don't want to stop and eat. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, eating.
That's fair. All right, cool. Joe doesn't want to eat. Hayes doesn't want to wait. Mark doesn't want to be around stupid people. I don't want to pay taxes. How about you, Trevor?
It may just be recency bias, but I'm tired of shit breaking down. I don't want shit. I just want things to last like forever. Honestly, appliances, my car, computers, just because I am the tech appliance fixer in the house, obviously, and I don't know if that's obvious, but yeah, I'm tired of it. It's been happening a lot lately. And I'm tired of it.
So I want to add a note to that. So you're spot on, Trevor. I think that's a really good call out. So I was out helping a friend try to find some new appliance prices. And I got talking to this guy that's really, really good in the industry. And he told me, he says,
I know what he's going to say. Yep, I know what it is.
Yep, and he told me, he goes, you're not going to want to know the truth. He goes, but the compressors are 1/3 the size they used to be refrigerators. And I said, why would they do that? And he goes, and they make the cubic room inside twice as large as they used to be for those same size compressors. And I said, why? He goes, so you have to keep buying them and make more money. They want to keep making more money.
They're disposable. And like, we bought a pretty expensive dishwasher because it was good, right? And like, all right, we're going to buy, and you know, I've been told by appliance guys, but the appliance guys are, this is another thing that annoys me, is the people who come to your house to fix shit and then give you like a lecture about like what you should be doing. Oh, how did you got to grease these, no, stop. No, I'm not doing no. But like he said, don't buy an expensive dishwasher. Just get like a $300 dishwasher, and then you throw it out in 3 years, and you get a new one. I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get something good, but they break down. The stuff doesn't last anymore, man. It's ridiculous. And you got to fix it yourself. If you don't fix it yourself, I fixed my washer like 3 times now, and it takes me 2.5 hours to take this thing apart to put a pump in, right? But one time I didn't have the time. I hired a guy. It was $350. The washer's only worth like $700. I think I paid for it $700. You know, like 7 years ago. You just buy a new washer. You just buy a new washer and you throw it out. That's what you do. And I hate it. I hate it. It used to be stuff would last 40 years.
I see what you're doing there, Ken Pop, and that's really smart of you to take 2 of my major careers and throw it in there and try to throw it back at me. So good one. But my answer was also not paying taxes, or at least not paying the exorbitant amount of taxes that are being taken out. So maybe restructuring that aspect to make taxes a little bit more feasible when you're taking 44% of somebody's income. So
can I expand on that just a little more? Piggyback on your choice there, Blake?
Sure.
Where you said you don't want to pay taxes anymore.
Yes, I think there you go.
I think combat veterans shouldn't have to pay taxes anymore.
Okay,
I'll give you that.
So here's how I look at this. So, and Mark, I don't want you to think that I get your point. As a combat veteran, I understand kind of where that's coming from. But I also think that when I joined the military, and I didn't join it to get benefits amongst anybody else. I didn't join the military to get privileges. I didn't serve in combat to get privileges. I did it to protect the country and to do some duty towards the people, and protect freedom. That's why I did it. And that's not to throw anything back at you, Mark. You have the right to say that, but the taxes for me is more of I think the tax amount is out of control. That's what I feel. Maybe I misspoke, and thanks, Ken
We
Pop.
started a revolution over a 2% T-tax, so.
Right.
Don't,
and now
don't you live in like one of the only states that doesn't have state tax, though?
Oregon pays the most amount of tax next to Massachusetts in the United States collectively.
But you don't have state tax, right?
No, we don't have sales tax.
Sales tax.
We have the highest fourth highest payroll tax,
Mm-hmm.
and Oregonians pay the second.
Is that the name for it?
highest.
Really?
Oregonians?
Yeah, is that a word? Okay.
Yeah.
Oregonians.
The Oregonians pay the second highest amount of tax burden to each individual here in this state besides Massachusetts.
Isn't that the thing where Asians fold paper?
No,
Origami.
Oregonians, also my favorite
Yes.
Star Trek alien to answer the question for.
They are alien in Oregon.
I will say,
New York, you got nothing on New York, man. New York is the fucking
Oh yeah,
worst.
no, there's freaks in New York. I'll give you that too.
I've never really had a problem paying taxes, but one thing I work a lot of overtime, and I hate that the more that you work, the higher the percentage goes up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you work more, we're going to take more. And
So-
we could
But if
easily
you make more,
flatten that out.
like
we
we just need to tax the rich. I'm sorry.
Here's
That's all we do.
okay. Like we're going off on a tangent here. This is
Oh,
not
yeah.
my answer, but I just want to talk about this whole tax thing real quick. Here's like a thing that I think is ridiculous. So like if I buy a car, I got to pay sales tax on that car, and then each year I got to pay a personal property tax based on the value of that vehicle that I own. I've got to pay a tax on that each year. I've already paid the sales tax, but now I got to pay that. And before any of that, I'm paying taxes on the money that I make in order to buy the car, in order to get taxed for the sales tax, in order to get taxed each year on the personal property tax. So I'm getting taxed 3 times on the same money. Actually, more than that because I'm getting state and federal. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
And then if you sell it,
if it was a tax, okay. But when you're getting taxed 3 and 4 times on the same money, like that.
if you sell it, and then if you sell it, you've already paid the tax. You got to pay tax on the sales.
Yeah.
On that, yeah, which is fucking ridiculous. It makes me crazy on eBay that I got to pay tax on shit
Yes.
that I've already bought, and I'm reselling that. It's insane. It's insane.
Hey, don't forget about the death tax when you die.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really worried about taxes when I'm dead.
One last thing that's interesting. If there's anybody on here that lives in the state of Colorado, and there's other states like this, I lived there for quite a while. Colorado's got to be one of the most money-hungry, greedy states I've ever seen in my life. So they actually had to publish online back, several years ago, the tax factoring calculator, because Colorado figures your plates for your vehicle that you already pay taxes on. Every year you have to come back up and pay those on your plates. But they figure a tax year of vehicle and a taxable interest, weight of vehicle, and weight. So those 3 are the things that you have to go into, right? So you can go into this calculator and you put all that in, and it'll tell you what your first plates will be. When I brought my Bronco a few years ago, for shits and grins, I went into Colorado. My plates were $1,440 for my first 2 years. Colorado is ridiculous, and there's other states that follow that program of taxation. This is the kind of stuff, Ken Pop, that I probably should explain better. I know it's a lightning round question, but paying a serviceable tax to take care of goods and services that we all take from the same pot of that help us, yes, I have no problem with that. But these miscellaneous, double, triple dipping, and some of this over abuse, that's where it's out of control. All right, I'm done.
Yep.
So this is not tax related, but I found this interesting. I found out while I was watching Little House today, because I guess I'd never thought of this, right? So, okay, so they find out that they got an inheritance, right? Like Charles Ingalls uncle that he barely knew died and left him everything. So through the episode, they're like buying stuff on credit because they're expecting this money to come in and stuff, right? And then it turns out like they get their inheritance, right? And this guy had like he basically had this like box just full of like thousands and thousands of dollars, but it was all Confederate currency, which apparently after the war was just worthless. Like there was no transition. There was no like you get 20 cents on the dollar or something. It was just immediately like worthless because apparently there was no backing behind it. Well, yeah, but because they didn't have like silver or gold backing on the money, it was just basically like a promissory note, and it was a promissory note that was good after they won the war, and since they didn't win the war, it was no good. So like I just never thought of that. Like if you're living in the South, like let's say you're just a schmo, right? You're living in the South and you're like, I can't afford to fucking move. I don't really necessarily agree with what's going on down here, but it is what it is. And then all of a sudden your side loses and everything that you have is immediately worth nothing. Like that would suck ass.
The equivalent of that in modern day is digital currency.
Yeah.
Because it's based on investment. So you can go and buy a bunch of digital currency, a bunch of people can stop investing in it, and all of a sudden it's not worth anything. So
that would suck. Anyway, just side tangent. Like I guess I never thought of that. Like that there was different money, and that once they lost, like you're just fucking.
Digital currency isn't tied to owning people, though. I suppose so. That's
no.
I mean, not everybody that lived in the South owned people. Like.
Well, yeah, okay, all right, yep, sure, yep, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, but they all. I mean, if you were there and you went along with things.
Wow.
Exactly.
Exactly. What the hell's going on there?
Yeah, Trevor's internet wanted to really stretch out that thought.
I thought it was me.
Started playing like hillbilly music.
Trevor, you gotta. If you were on our side, you heard it. It was like crazy. It's like sheep, Oh, look at how it froze. Look how it froze this time.
It froze in disappointment.
He's like, how's the shelter, Sonny?
All right, Dusty, minor inconvenience.
Property tax. My house is my freaking house. You don't get to decide what my house is worth and then tax me on that because some dude says it's worth whatever he says it's worth.
And wait,
I
Dusty,
paid sales tax on it when I bought it.
After you already paid sales tax, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
I heard a comedian say one time, and this struck me. He said, if you really think that you're free, name something that's not taxed or regulated.
100%. That's an excellent, not a joke either.
So I've got a lot of inconveniences, and I can't just do one. So I've got my top three here. Number 3 is when people post asking why their post got removed.
Jesus.
That's number 3. Because now I've got to remove that post because you're a fucking moron. If your post got removed, it's because it did not comply with the rules. And now I got to take this one down because you're just stupid. So, yeah, that's number 3. Number 2, much like Joe's eating, mine is sleep. Now, don't get me wrong. I love some sleeping. I love a good midday nap. But the fact that I need to sleep, the fact that I need to be unconscious for hours of the day in order for my body to just live is stupid. And if I could get so much more done if I didn't have to sleep. So that would be number 2.
Good one.
And my number 1, and this is number 1 by far. I love those other 2, but this is my number 1. Cleaning up after myself. And specifically when I'm customizing or painting or like doing exploded reviews or whatever, like any kind of creative thing. a lot of times I won't want to do it because I know when I'm done, I've got to clean up my workspace. And if I don't do it then it's going to keep me from wanting to do it the next time. So either I've got to spend a bunch of time, like I'll paint on Saturdays and paint on Sundays and stuff, and I either need to like clean up my brushes and clean up my work area immediately, which sucks and I don't want to do, or I've got to spend time before the next time I do it cleaning it, which makes me not want to do it the next time. And it just sucks. I just wish that I was able to just like finish creating and everything was already, it just went back to where it goes. It just,
The robots will be here soon, Curtis.
That's
yeah,
why I love my
my
tablet.
paintbrushes cleaned themselves. The paint pots went back where it was supposed to go.
You need Rosie the robot from the Jets.
all the exploded fucking goblin parts. Like I made my 2 goblins that I want. Fucking take all those other hands and arms and legs and shit and like they just appear in the bins where they're supposed to go and they're sorted and I don't have to do that. Yeah, that's my number one is having to clean up after myself.
That's how I feel about snow when I do a snow shot. Like having to clean up snow. It's the fucking worst.
Yeah. You have so many boxes of brushes, just toss them.
Really?
It's not wrong.
Just one
I
used
keep
brush.
brushes, throw them and throw them away.
All right, Blake.
I don't like appliance.
You already gave yours, which is taxes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to tell Dusty, look up capital gain taxes on your house, Dusty, and read a little bit about that. That'll make you shit your pants. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Last one, lightning round.
Moving along.
My
Let's
house
see here. Let's start with you, Curtis. You're going to set the pace on this.
Don't start. If I'm having to do a voice or a noise, you better give me some time. I'm just letting you know.
All right, Dusty. We'll give Curtis a little bit of a break, but I'm coming back to you, Curtis. You're second. All right. If you could swap your voice with someone's your favorite character, actor, cartoon character, whatever, who would you choose? And then I want you to use that voice in a sentence or a statement.
Say that again.
Okay. If you had to swap your current voice and you got to choose somebody famous or a cartoon character, an actor, whatever, someone that iconically people know, who would it be? And then once you tell us who that is, I want you to use that voice in a sentence or quote a movie or whatever.
I definitely want to be a pikey. I'd want to talk like a pikey. I wanted to buy my mom a caravan. I want to talk about dogs.
Dogs?
Yes, eggs. Yeah, I want to go out and fight a boxer. You know, that's how I'd want to.
It's a good one.
Good one, Dusty. Good job. See, first up the bat, and you nailed it. Good job.
Blue. It's for me, Ma.
Yeah, she's fond of the periwinkle blue.
I do it for a caravan.
All right, Curtis.
You're gonna have to come back. I'm not because I don't want to do it, but just because I'm blanking. I gotta think about it.
All right,
You don't
let's
want
go.
to sound
Joe,
like Arnold. You don't want to talk like Arnold. You don't want to pump up your muscles and show them off in public. You don't want to do none of that.
I just want to let you guys know. Remind me. I got a message from somebody, a comment about the show that I've got to tell you guys, but I cannot tell you on the show.
Oh no!
That's not something you bring up on the show because now everybody's going to want to know.
Once the show is over, make sure you hit me up backstage because I got to tell you about the comment that I just got messaged. But go ahead.
All right, Joe G, you got one?
This is
yeah,
like trying to do his Elmo voice again.
It's probably not that funny, and maybe this is because I grew up in the West, but Clint Eastwood, you know, he just, you know, all right, go ahead, you know, make my day, you know, just that iconic, like,
Oh my toupee.
That raspy,
yeah,
like
voice.
Tough guy, you want to fuck with me, you know, kind of, you know.
That
He just yelled Ace Ventura.
Make my day.
Yeah.
Go ahead, punk.
Go ahead, punk. Yeah. All right, Hayes, you're up.
I've always wanted an Australian accent, but I can't mimic it. It's like
You can't do that?
Talk like a
dingo ate the baby. I can't do it. I don't,
Dingo ate the
That's
baby.
Irish.
I don't know.
That was Irish.
That's Irish.
Trip on the
Thank you,
Barbie. I don't know.
No, that's Irish too.
The dingo ate the baby. That's not Australian.
That's not a knife. That's a knife. This is a knife.
God, the outback and
Come on now.
catch a lizard right off a branch.
Foster's Australian
What's-
for beer.
Australian.
Trevor, means you're on a roll. What would you do?
Another shrimp.
Well, yeah, Dusty got me set on that. I would definitely have like Braveheart. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's a good Scottish rain. Slightly to the left. Rim it down slightly to the left. It's great. It's great, you know.
It's great.
It's a great Scottish accent. It's shite being Scottish.
Bonnie lass.
There you go. That's what I want.
All right.
Potato famine.
Love the Scottish.
Mark?
Okay.
Get a little red in my beard.
Trying to get the pitch right. I would
Working
say
out, working
he's
out.
not ready.
So
This
so
could
who
be
we do?
very funny.
Hi. I'm Recon Rage,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
I just want to let everybody know that eating pistachios is good for you, and going to the gym, that's so important to me all the time, and it should be important to everybody else. And I want to see everybody at the Mythic Muscle Meetup at Legion's Con. You might get a badge.
Okay, well,
Mark could have been very funny.
If it wasn't for the mustache, I would buy that. I think.
Yeah. Buy that for $1.
all right. Good job, Mark.
Love you, Blake.
Yeah, love you too.
It's from the neck
That was
up.
like Timu Blake.
Love it. We gotta
You
stop
order
hanging out. I
Recon
don't want you to
Rage
get,
from Timu.
we gotta stop hanging out. I don't need you to know me that good.
It's
Jeez.
Timu Blake.
Mark is a Timu Blake.
Oh my god.
Wish.com, bitch.
That's right.
Whoa. All righty. Curtis, you ready yet? Or you want me to go first?
Oh my god.
No, go ahead. I'm still blanking.
Okay. All right. I got two. One that I think would be fun, and one that I would love to swap my voice for. So first off, every once in a while, you just got to slap a little bit. Just pop in there.
That's funny. I was just telling Darla about that today. She had never heard of that.
I should just pop a little bit. Yeah, Sean Connery. So that'd be great.
Oh, that was Sean
And then the
Connery.
other-
I thought that was okay.
Yeah, I was trying.
Just give it a little
A
smack.
little more like
Just give it a
what's his
smack.
name? Who's Alfred there?
Just give her a little smack, a little bit here.
A little
And then the other one would be
Moneypenny.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't do that accent very good, but I dig Sean Connery's voice. I really do. I think it's cool
It
voice.
sounded like Michael Caine. That's who you got. You had a little Michael Caine going on there.
Oh, Michael Caine. Okay, cool.
Um,
And then the other one would be
Welcome to the Rock.
just to throw people off is to be like Smurfette. Papa Smurf, Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf, all those songs.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Hey, fuck you, my friend. Fuck you, buddy.
All right, Curtis, follow that.
Some of my best friends are blue.
Yeah, there you go.
Some of my best friends are blue.
I think I definitely can't do it. I mean, I could just talk low and slow. But Morgan Freeman, like, saying anything sounds fucking cool.
Like God. He's God.
Like, yeah, I would just talk really slowly. And like he just got that deep, slow, and like everything he says just sounds fucking important.
Would you crawl?
Yeah, but considering how much you talk, we would never get done with the show.
I was thinking more about
So maybe I need to go the opposite. I need to go like Bugs
Faster,
Bunny, go like really fast, and
we need to speed up the record player.
Andy Dufresne.
That's all.
I'm going to go with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
There you go. I'm feeling that answer.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dufresne.
I think Morgan Freeman would be the best, though. Yeah.
That's
Right
really
on.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. So thanks for entertaining me.
Always want to sound like Christopher Walken.
No.
Sitting in a
Would you like
chair.
to find
wrong. You're
Chibanya?
using the wrong tone.
Yeah.
You do it again.
Don't
Stab you in the face with a
no.
soldering iron.
I put the watch up my ass.
Let me ask you something.
My ass.
Is your mother sew? Boom! Get her to sew that. Him and Joe Dirt, he's the best in that fucking movie. That is, love it. All right. Well, I think that's 3 hours. Fuck, that's a show.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to get up for Mod Squad in the morning. I love Mod Squad, but I'm glad I get to sleep in. Let's see. So as far as my stuff goes, I'm gonna do an episode of Curtis Reads for later this week. Not that anybody fucking watches that. It's like the lowest watched thing that I ever do.
I've watched every episode.
Oh well, there you go. You're one of the like 50.
Because I don't have time to read the book, so I was like, I'll just let Curtis read it too.
But I'm enjoying it though. It's fun. So I'll have an
You're
episode
the
of that.
audiobook version of that for Joe.
I will be traveling this week, so I will be doing a travel toy episode at some point. And then I think we're doing Legion's Quest this Monday. So
nice.
So yeah, so that'll be cool. And
how long has it been since you guys did your last show?
2 weeks.
2
Yeah.
weeks.
Oh, it's all okay.
Yeah, we were on a month-long break before
Thanks
that.
for watching, Blake.
We're good now.
If you guys ever stumble upon a pikey and need
And
a
I think
one-shotter, just let me know.
I think after that He-Man book
Holy
today,
wait.
I've got the adventure.
There you go.
I run a dungeon.
It's here. Not even on a napkin. It's just all right here.
Just that He-Man book thing gave me a lot
We
of
run into a
ideas.
spider monkey.
You guys
Yeah.
fall
Yeah.
into a butthole.
Yeah, you need somebody to voice a
Giant
spider
penis
monkey.
worm attacking us.
Giant penis.
It's going to be a whole. It's going to be a whole
once
French
again,
art film.
Sunday, Shooting the Shelf, we will be deciding the best Mythic 2-pack. I'm going to have somebody from each of the 2-packs defending it. I still don't have a dwarf guy, so if anybody wants to come on and defend dwarves, let me know.
I don't know how you don't have a dwarf guy. I don't
You
understand
didn't
that,
add
man.
these
That's
two
crazy.
packs.
Okay, so I reached out to the tribute folks, right? I reached out to
Yeah.
Anthony. He's going to be out of town. I reached out to Chris. He's
Oh,
going to be out of town. Reached out to the other like folks that are like admin folks of the King. Reached out to Matt Stein. Can't do it. Reached out to Guion. It's like 3 o'clock in
I'll
the
do 'em
morning or
both.
something.
I'll do
you
them
know.
both.
If we don't get anybody, you may have to. So
So what you're saying is that the dwarf bands don't stand strong, huh?
If you can't find
no.
anyone else, I do have a bit of a dwarf collection. I could do it.
would you be willing to fight for the dwarf rights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, unless I can hear from somebody else, it looks like it might be Joe then.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'll
So
be
Joe,
a
Trevor, Stephen Bisciotti, Chris Garwich, and maybe Mark Halseal, if not somebody else from the Goblin community. I can get, dude. I got Goblin people
Oh, I
who
can't
just
wait
show up
for
no
Garwich
matter-
to
yeah.
try and defend that.
So,
That's going to be
Yeah, it'll be fun.
So,
And then obviously Toy Hammer After Dark on Sunday for sure. All right, which
Yeah,
I
buddy.
won't skip out on because I won't be like sick to my stomach this time. I was not
Yeah.
good last week. Dusty, what you got going on?
Nothing anytime soon. Trying to get
Nothing
everything.
anytime soon. You just had shirts drop.
Well, I did have a shirt drop, and hopefully more to come. You can go to storehorsemanapparel.com or retroraglimited.com. Go to the fan art part and pick you up. I've got several designs on there now with several more to come. They just dropped my Sir Gerard art with the Dang Studios logo on the back. It looks like it's going to be in tall sizes and regular sizes.
Nice.
So if you're like me and you have short legs and a long torso, you can get a tall size, and that's about it.
All right, Trevor.
Road to Legion's Con starts week from Monday.
I love those. Yay!
After Allegiance Quest, we're gonna have some. I don't know if we're gonna start with the noobs or not. I gotta work this out pretty damn soon. But we got some good noobs. Like Dave Wonder is going to be a noob this year too.
Never heard of him.
Dave Wonder, yeah, no, he's got a good channel. He's a comic book artist. Anyway, we'll have some good new people on there, so it'll be fun.
Twizzler wants to know if they have shirts if you have long legs and a high ass. Are there shirts?
Yeah,
for that?
those are called normal sizes.
Okay.
Shirts, pants would probably be an extra long, but I don't make pants.
Hey,
you just have to cut a hole in the back so you can lay on the toilet.
Hey, what you got?
I have to work in the morning, so I'm not looking forward to that. But and then I work this weekend, so I don't think I have anything next week. Movies, hopefully, at some point.
I got to fix a dishwasher haze in the morning, so.
Good.
I'm hoping to see Spider-Man tomorrow. Hoping.
Oh, yeah.
Like the movie, or just like outside your house, or
oh, just swinging around out back.
just run into him.
Go see an IMAX.
Gotcha. Joe, what you
see
got?
him walk out of the cornfield next door.
Actually, I won't be on the clubhouse this week because my son is coming down for a visit from Virginia, and I've got to pick him up at the airport in Reno at 10 p.m. tomorrow. So
I thought all your sons lived with you.
No, my oldest boy has been living in Virginia for like 5 years.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, he's actually going to be moving back, which is freaking awesome. But he's just coming down for a visit this time. So
gotcha.
I got to go pick him up because that's the closest airport. So.
Maybe he can help you hang your shelf back up that's still on the ground.
No, it's right there. I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it already.
Blake, what you got?
Toy Hammer After Dark this Sunday, 7 p.m. on the west, 10 p.m. on the east, right after Shooting the Shelf. And 83 days till the second annual Mythic Muscle Workout. So mark your calendars, 6 a.m. in the morning. Legion's got
your
20.
calendar. Is that a pun?
Yeah, Mark, better be there, your calendar.
Mark
yes.
your calendar.
Yep. Mark your calendar. Hope to see you all there.
Friday morning or Saturday morning?
Friday morning, because the reason I chose that day last year and moving forward is the first thing that's really on the list is G-Con at 10 o'clock.
No,
So that gives people time to do all that.
I'm going to try and make it.
I am actually going to try to make that as well.
Nice.
I will not be there. Guaranteed.
Tickle B.
I'll be there.
All right, Mark.
Oh, he's coming. I'm not.
Clubhouse possibly if they're having one tomorrow night. Other than that, I just plan on like doing nothing, cleaning the house a little bit, walking around naked, playing a video game.
Poor Molly.
I like to see a little curl on that stash next week, Mark, if you can. Like, if you could work on that, just a little.
Yeah, my Scottish and Irish heritage just won't allow me to do that. I just
you got to have a little bit of heritage in you. You get your mustache to curl up in the corner.
Trust me, I'd love to have something like that, but yeah, just not in the cards.
Maybe you'll grow up someday, Mark.
Check every Friday. I am check every Friday.
I guess, boy.
Somebody will drop. Check every Friday.
Yep.
Wait, what? Still hoping
he said he needs a hotel room for Legion's Con.
For the whole weekend?
Yes, we will.
Yeah, he didn't get one. You didn't know he didn't get a hotel room?
Tom, what are you doing? All right.
We'll just have a room with you.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, we'll figure something out.
Would you guys
are brothers.
Beds?
I was thinking
would you guys have bunk beds so that you'd have more room for activities?
I
Oh, my
wish.
goodness.
That'd be incredible.
Well, you could always put the coffee table on top.
That
of
would be
the bed.
awesome to walk in Trevor's room and there's bunk bed and his brother.
It'd
Like,
be like old times when you had your underoos and footsie pajamas.
Yeah. I know.
Cussing each other out for staying in the bathroom too long.
We could build some bunk beds.
TJ's putting his nuts on your drum set.
oh,
He's
You're
sweating, but it's
sleepwalking
just
at
because he
night.
was watching Cops. All right. I think that's a show, folks. Thanks for watching, I guess. Listen to me read an adventure book. And until next time, we'll see you on the Offworld. Bye.